Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? What is going on? Happy Saturday. It was raining here, but looks like it has passed. So it was raining and cloudy this morning. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and do my live this morning and get it out the way because I thought it was gonna be raining. Good morning, Follette for Life. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, A. Daniels in the building. Hello, PP and everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome, Kids is in the building. Everybody speaking. Okay. So there's so much. Let me say this first, um, because we do have other things that we cover. And tomorrow, we've been covering, and y'all didn't tell me this microphone. It seems like I be screaming when I went back and listened to the video. I don't think I be talking loud, but I'm gonna try to tone it down a little bit so it won't be so loud. I don't want to sound like I'm screaming because I am a lady, okay, and a lady has her place. All right. So, there were 10 people that escaped from the New Orleans jail over almost a month ago now. Well, tomorrow is Father's Day, as well as one of the final two escapees' birthday, Antoine Massey. And I don't know if that's him posting on that Instagram page or not. That's called Chucky. But he posted something. I guess he posted it last night, saying my birthday in 2 days or whatever. And the feds looking for me, got a song playing. But we will be doing a story about, an update on the escapees and stuff tomorrow, talking about Derik Groves. His mother, Derik Groves' grandmother, was assassinated by a crooked New Orleans police officer back in 94. He put a hit out on her because she reported him for assaulting a young black teenage boy, beating him down to a pulp. So she made a report, as citizens are supposed to do. They assured her the officer wouldn't know at least for 48 hours. They told him the same night. He put a hit out on her that same night. She was gone the next day. It was her baby girl's birthday the next day. She didn't make it. She sang her happy birthday that night. Her daughter say as though she knew she would not be there for her birthday. So we will be doing an update on the story tomorrow about the last two escapees, Antoine Massey. They call him Twan down in New Orleans. And you got Derik D-Man Groves, Mr. Freestyle himself. They say he got 4 bodies on him. I don't know. I wasn't there. I ain't in it. It's $50,000 a pop on their head, on their bounty money or reward money if you know where their whereabouts are. I could use $100,000, but I don't want no parts of that. And is the auntie still talking? Is Antoine Massey's auntie still getting on here? I haven't seen nothing lately. Well, I think I did see a video, but she looked like she was. We'll get into that tomorrow. Now, back to Sin City, Manny Wise, and Finny the Legend and his wife, Bubbly. I saw another content creator talking about this. I saw a video. She was live, Heidi Fleiss. And she herself, was like, one of these other men creators had said that do stories, and I agree. That Bubbly. I said yesterday. I said I don't think he was going to take Bubbly out as well, but she got in his face. She should have let the man get in his face. And that's what Heidi was saying, that Bubbly put herself in the line of fire because he went around her and he wanted Finny. And we're going to listen to some commentary. And this is probably why he really wanted Finny. And it just is what it is. And I was also listening to that community. They they was live for over 10 hours. I fell asleep. But I got some of that footage because D Ware went on their panel last night as well. D Ware kind of contradicted himself because when he was on Mac 100, and he said that Mac 100 sort of set him up, but he agreed with everyone else. He said it started with with Bubbly getting in Manny's face in October of 2023. And last night he sort of changed his story. I don't know if he's, the pressure, it started somewhere, people. We all know that. And we all know it was things done on both sides. And Manny started striking because he got tired of all of the videos, his footage being used to dog him out. So he started striking, but unfortunately the strikes didn't work either. But so let's just get into a little bit of this here. Let's listen up and see. Those are some of the comments from the live. We're going to listen to a portion of this live that was done over a year ago. And you can see the comments, how this was on Finney's channel, how the supporters will be in the chat calling Manny a snitch, because he said he was going to go to the police to try and get help to get them up off of him. And then they were saying, someone said, I bet he can't sleep at night, laugh out loud. So they were taking pleasure in knowing they were causing him pain and grief. And he can't sleep, this, that, and the other. You know, you got to be careful whose pain you laugh at. And people are still out here harassing folks. They're not taking heed. They won't take heed until somebody run up on them and they F around and find out. When you F around and you find out, then what you gonna do? It'll be too late. Leave people alone. Quit harassing folks. All right. Oh, I gotta go get my glasses, y'all. I gotta go get my glasses. Let me see. I'm gonna put something on. All right, I'm back. But like I said, these comments were from some of this live, a portion, because the live was like 5 hours long. We're not going to listen to all of it. No, we're not, honey. 5 hours is way too long. Okay, let's see. Just finished watching your live from last night. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello to everyone. Everyone is speaking. All right. Hello, Regina. How you doing? Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, y'all. Please thumbs up the live. Please thumbs up the live. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Love that Manny is the new flashlight for the whole prison. Dude's living his dream now. Well, we're going to listen to something, and I don't know. You know, I think he looked for a different way, but it just didn't work. Cooking with Unique Joy. Good morning. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Jebediah. Hope the little snitch money enjoys getting gooped. Anyone who supports this dumb B or Manny is proudly retarded straight up. Okay. Well, honey bunny, I don't know who you're talking about, but you're going to F around and find out. You walk up to the wrong person talking like that, okay? All right? If y'all don't learn nothing else from this situation, you better learn to take heed, because you don't ever underestimate nobody. Now, let's take a listen to some of this here. Melanie, haven't seen you all year, maybe 2 or 3 years. What you got to say, child? That didn't justify this couple's... Right, honey. The guy should have deleted his YouTube and sought therapy. He went riding around looking for hours for them. I don't know nobody that I didn't. You know, they told me I should have deleted my YouTube when I was being bullied. I think you was around for that, when they would do lives on me for like 15 hours a day. I'm not deleting nothing. I even went to the feds. You know, I even went to the feds. That's why I can sit here and talk about this, because it hits home. It hits home. Yes, it does. You know, you can't tell nobody. That's why you can't tell nobody how to react. You never know what we may do. I have said this. I think we are all in agreement. 2 people did not deserve to die. Who would think? I would never want to take lives over YouTube. No. But not everyone thinks like you. You never know when people are saying he's crazy. Maybe they should have really thought about, well, maybe what if I'm saying this right? What if he does snap? But anyway, let's listen, honey. Let's listen. Okay? Because everybody got their own opinion, and your opinions are welcome over here.
A bit cool name, man. The AZ harassers. Like we throw it up AZH. AZH. AZ harassers.
So he was naming his people the AZ harassers. He was saying that they were the harassers of Manny. It is what it is. It is what it is.
We gotta have a cool gang name, man. We gotta have.
By the way, this is Finney the Legend talking. This live was done over a year ago. They're talking about Manny, unfortunately. Him in his chat. Some of the messages I just shared with you. Let me show y'all again. Because we're gonna take our time today. You see how it says, I bet he can't sleep at night. Snitch.
Finney on his deathbed.
I don't know why it's not letting me. But anyway, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let's just play the content. This is Finney the Legend talking about Manny. Okay.
Gotta have a good game name. All right, let's
The Legend. It's already in the name, The Legends.
Okay. And he does have someone on there with him, a lady. I forget her name, but he'll say it later.
Okay, we the Legends, baby. FDL. Well, if you ain't banging FDL, you ain't shit. FDL Crip, boom. This is FDL Crip from here on out. Bang it, get the t-shirts made, throw it up.
Good morning, FDL Crip, bang it, throw it up, get the shirts made. The harassers of Manny. This is classic example when you drive someone crazy to where they get up and they ride around Vegas looking for you. And nobody thinks he really meant it. Except for him. You can look at him and tell it's a dumb Perignon. Ain't no more talking. I don't want to talk no more. I don't try. Leave me alone. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Con. How you doing? Good morning, The Fabulous Show. How are you doing? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. All right.
FDL Crip. FDL Crip. Where we still from, grandson? FDL? Okay. FDL Crip. All right, carry on. Here we go.
You start saying people's names and stuff like that, showing their pictures and stuff like that, then it becomes.
That is the voice of Manny saying what he's going through a year ago and how he feels. And allegedly, he said he went to the police for help. So let's listen.
Harassment, right? And we've never done that. Yes, we've made some comments. Don't made some comments. And it's only out of stress and anger, but it's nothing that I do. It's just I was mad, Oh, and then I showed him how the person brings the child into the actual same footage. That right there made him raise an eyebrow. Wow, like not only is he teaching people like adults on camera like that harassment.
He's talking about how Finney the Legend would also have his grandson around while he's bullying, and in his mind, Finney the Legend was bullying and harassing him. You can't tell anyone how to think. No one could tell Finney what to do. D. Ware says he told Finney to let it go, to stop, but he didn't. So no one can tell people how to react. I know two people did not deserve to lose their life, but you can't tell no one how to react. You never know. And when someone is scared and half the size of their person that's banging on them every day, you don't know what they're going to do. So people can sit around and Monday morning quarterback all they like. But it is what it is. The fact now, two people are deceased because the chat was pressuring him to keep it going. Oh, we're the harassers. We're going to get him. Let's unsubscribe to his channel.
He has a child there as well. That could be something that's going to probably hurt him too, he said. This is one of the reasons why I'm doing it. It's going to cost me money. It's going to cost me time. It's going to be absolute.
So when you bring...
I'm sorry, new here. Hello, Coffee and Combos. But the victims harassed him for over a year, not justifying, just pointing out what they did. You're correct. They made him snap. Look, and you know what? And sometimes the truth hurts. And as an outsider, because I didn't know either of them, I learned about them last weekend with everyone else. They harassed him until he lost it. And I was harassed and stalked and bullied for 3 years. Every video I made, someone took it and reviewed it and broke it down from head to toe and talked about me like a dog and called me all kind of B's and H's and ugly, said I was a horrible mother, said everything. So that's enough to make. Now, what if I had pulled a Manny on somebody? But I don't want to go to prison. And I knew this, I knew that just as sure as the sun come up in the morning, this too shall pass. And I got on my knees and prayed. Not saying Manny didn't pray. I'm just telling you my story. And whoever don't like it, it is what it is. You don't have to come over here. Okay. Good morning, Kevin. How are you? Welcome, everyone. Please thumbs up the like. Please consider subscribing. Oh, my gosh. Sorry people did that to you. Yes, honey, they did it. But I'm a survivor. Yes, I am a survivor of bullying and harassment. I went to the police, too. I still have all the court papers showing where I filed reports. But the police don't listen. And obviously, they didn't listen to him until it was too late.
Brings up the grandbaby. I think that's who he's referring to. You put the grandbaby in there sometimes. That's when I know he's full online about this whole judge stuff. Because no judge is going to say, oh, yeah, he's putting his kid in there, too. Oh, no, now that's a problem.
Right, like we don't.
So they're saying that Manny was lying about going to the police and maybe talking to a judge or something. They're saying, oh, he's lying. He's not going anywhere. He's not doing. We're winning. We're winning.
We don't know what little James look like.
Right?
So
Not
what's
to say,
up?
but there's nothing illegal about you choosing to put your kids on the camera. That's a choice. There's nothing illegal about that.
I showed the judge the image and title of that video when they first went out, and it was called "I'll Do Anything for Views," showing that proof that this person is willing to do anything for views. And you see him with the big grin and smile and everything now. So tomorrow I have another.
He says that Finney put out a video titled "I'll Do Anything for Views," and he said, you see this person with the big smile and stuff. He's talking about Finney. So Manny did, but Manny took his channel down. Either they blocked, they deleted the channel. Either way, the channel is gone. So we just have content from his channel that people have captured. Okay, you can't go to his channel, not the original Sin City Manny out there.
Wait, man, I'm probably gonna live stream a little bit of it. Rings is through there, man. Make it fun.
He said, all right, shout out Dada Beans. Dada Beans said candy. Dada Beans said candy. Say Dada Beans. Okay. All right, shout out Dada Beans. Appreciate that $9.99. Much love. So
So someone sent him a $9.99 super chat, and he's about to read it. They wanted what they said about Manny to be read to everyone. So let's listen.
That's my smile. And he said, I had a stream that said, we'll do anything for views. Never did I say that. Now, there's a lot of things that I will agree to that I'll do for views. But anything is not one of them.
But that's subjective anyways. I mean, just because someone says anything for views, does that mean anything?
Right. And what does the judge care about that? That's what we're competing for, views. I just choose to compete on Tuesday nights and not any other night. That's it. We all just competing for views. It's called competing. You ever play sports, Penny?
No, he probably hasn't.
Yeah.
So they called him Penny, I think. They called Manny Penny. That was their nickname. Every time you have a bully, they will give you a nickname. They will find something about you and they will give you a nickname that everyone will use to ridicule you. That's the first point in step 1 in bullying. That's what people do, okay?
That's why he don't know competition. Grandson. I don't want to have to send you to the next. Can we stream? No? Okay. All right. Here we go. Yeah, here we go.
For now, this. Honestly, I don't want no money.
No.
As far as his wife will be, facing more serious charge for assault. She's literally came out looking for me, and this on me.
I think which one? Elmer says, pay no attention, bro. Keep doing you. Yeah. Bully. We've tried that.
We tried that before. So it's good to put your face on a touch it by you and your mama. And they're successfully brainwashing people, instigating problems, and they're.
He said they're successfully brainwashing people and instigating problems. Hello, Steve D. Welcome. Welcome. They had Manny's channel struck twice. People think that's why this happened. Yeah, because Manny did quit his job. It's documented. His people that knew him said that he quit his job and went full throttle off into YouTube. That was his way of taking care of his family. So when you strip someone of their income, you never know what they're gonna do.
A mob type movement that's created a peak and harassment thinking people that right. You know what? I don't even want to go into details of it. All I gotta let you know is we're doing that shit. And they say, oh man, just the green light. You see that? You get to put that shit out there too. I'll say it myself. I'm ready, let's go to job together. Yeah. Everybody's gotta pay for their stuff. So if that's what it is, I'll do whatever I have to. So Julie, I took a little vacation. I'm trying to sleep with the homies in there.
He said, if that's what it takes, I'll do whatever. He said, I told Julie, I'm not afraid. I'll take a little vacation and sleep with the homies. That means he was willing to go to prison. Did y'all hear this? Listen, let me play it again.
Pay for their stuff. So if that's what it is, I'll do whatever I have to. So Julie, I took a little vacation.
I'll do whatever I have to. I told Julie, I'll take a little vacation. They sitting here listening to the man saying, I don't mind taking a little vacation, sleeping with the homies.
I'm ready. Let's go to job together. Yeah. Everybody's got to pay for their stuff. So if that's what it is,
everybody's got to pay for their stuff. Listen.
Do whatever I have to. So Julie, I took a little vacation. I'm trying to sleep with the homies in there. Yeah. But people like him, that is that's I ain't want to say anything. Seeing all the supporters that were part of this going onto that channel to shit on us and talk negative about us, lies.
He said everybody going onto his channel to talk shit about them and to shit on them and lie. This is how he's feeling. You can't tell anyone how to feel. Now, it maybe everything he's saying isn't true, but this is the state of mind he was in. When something tragic like this happens, you have to go back and look at how did this occur? Were there signs? Could this have been prevented? Okay. Yeah, the little vacation is locked up. And he meant that. He said he don't mind taking a little vacation to Julie, and it might be a permanent vacation, but he didn't mind going to sleep with the homies. He said, I'll do whatever. See, some people not about their life, but he really was, and they didn't think he was. Little short Manny who dresses up and dances around down in Vegas. He's not going to do nothing. Oh, let's keep on shitting on him.
You know?
They were talking shit about Damon and they go.
Yeah. Hey, that same channel was talking mad shit about those people, and they go run to that. Like they act.
He's saying that Finney's channel was talking shit about some of the people that are now over there. You know, that's what they do. I had people that supported me that were once talking against the people that, harassed and bullied me. But then when people get together and so many, they flip them. And now they over there, they talk about me. It is what it is. I don't want to take no little vacation, though. I'm good. Keep talking.
People say, just ignore him. Ignore him, man. It's okay. But you guys seen the fucking progressive again as far as killing people in there? People that are extremely loyal to us. They're brainwashing them into thinking bullshit. And they're professional instigators, too.
He said professional instigators.
Shit and make you believe shit. And I think you go from like loving us to instantly hating us. I said, they didn't want this stuff to be there. So to turn.
Welcome, Angelo V6. Yes, we're gonna keep it real. Come on. Look, I know people see the real truth, but sometimes the truth hurts and they don't want to say it. When you bully and stalk somebody every single day for a year plus, longer than probably like more than almost 2 years, yeah, something's gonna happen. We don't know what, when, where, or how, but something's going to happen. Something's going to give. Something's gotta give. I seen a video last night where they said he had mental issues. I don't know if that's true, but if they knew it was, why poke the bear? Facts. Yeah, they kept saying he's crazy. Finney kept saying he's gonna do. No, he's not gonna do it to himself. He don't mind taking a little vacation, going to sleep with the homies. He gonna do it to somebody else looking for my baby. Okay.
When you're wrong with these people, you could be getting judged. And then guess what? You don't think they're going to help you. And instead, they're going to help them judge you. They're using my name because that's what they're doing. And we talk about any other subject like football, basketball, baseball, I just want to talk about that. Trust me, I won't do the same.
Wait, he say when they talk about their football and their baseball, they don't get no views. They only get views when they talk about me. It was the same thing with my stalkers and harassers. He said when they talk about him is when they get the views. Even D Ware said that's when Finney's channel took off when he started talking about him. His whole channel, the only way he could get views and super chats and all of that was to talk about Sin City Manny Wise. Okay, let's listen to it again.
Somebody supposed to turn on it. When you're wrong with these people, you could be getting judged. And then guess what? You don't think they're going to help you. And instead, they're going to help them jump you. They're using my name because that's what they're doing. And we talk about any other subject like football, basketball, baseball, I just want to talk about that. Trust me, I won't do the same. You can scroll back and look to see what the views were prior to talking about me. You'll see. To me, break 500.
He said, if you go back and look at their views before they started talking about me, they couldn't even break 500. He would have sometimes 1,000 people in his chat once he started going in on this man. I know you guys don't want to say it, but we're going to say it. We're going to keep it real. I'm keeping it real. We're going to tell the truth.
I hate him? No. Some people are just dumb like that. Just say their motivation. You're absolutely 1,000% correct. Because they didn't motivate me to get up early and go out there. Go out there. This station here. That one too. I had the footage of that same night at night when they left. The wife was like, "Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. It was my bad. I'm the one that."
Now he's talking about Halloween of 23. He says he has the same footage of after they left. The wife, and we're gonna listen to it. Went back to her hotel and she said she was drunk. She shouldn't have gotten in his face. And we're gonna put this other one up so you guys can see. Hold on.
I'm sorry, it was my bad. I'm the one that went over there and did that shit. I'm the one that went looking for it.
I just want you guys to know that was an absolute shit show. And LaDonna, if you're on, hey girl, that was an absolute mess. It was an absolute shit show. First of all, I don't understand why my husband gave me the camera because I was like drunk, right? I've taken like multiple shots of Patron and I've been like drinking Modelo's all night. And my husband gave me the phone. And I had already been pissed about Manny going up to to Sarah and acting like Sarah can't video them on Fremont Street, as if Fremont Street isn't a public street where if you're there and you potentially get video, you just potentially get video. So I'm like, let me see if this guy is going to tell me that I can't video him. Should I have? Probably not. I just was drinking, and you just be drinking, and just whatever happens, right? So the situation happened, and he freaking hit my phone. So then, of course, I was like upset about the situation. Julie got in, and then the witch got put on Jasmine. I don't even have any issue with what you're saying. I think where my problem is, though, Jasmine, is when somebody else came up and pepper sprayed me, and then. I'm not sure if you watched the video, Jasmine. I'm not sure what you watched. But then when the witch tried to swing her stick or staff or whatever and tried to hit me. So I understand what you're saying, but you also have to understand. I can sit and I can say whatever I want to. This is America. We have freedom of speech. So I can say what I want to say in your face. But when you put your hands on me or when you spray something on me, that's when we have a problem. So what you're saying is fine. I don't have any problem with what you're saying, and you absolutely have a right to feel the way that you feel and to believe what you believe. I don't have any problem with that. But I certainly think that when you put your hands on me, that's where I have a problem, and that's where I draw the line. And then when you spray something on me, then that's where I draw the line. In addition, my other problem is you're out here videoing people and you're not asking people if they are allowing you to video them. So when somebody videos you, then you're upset about the situation. Yeah, I'm trying to take a little bit of issue with that, Jasmine. Like, I don't think that you don't necessarily know me. And again, I appreciate your perspective and your point of view, and you absolutely have a right to it. But I'm just going to rebut it and tell you how I feel. You are right that I did go into the situation. Absolutely right. But I certainly think that if I come to you when I say something about you, you still don't have the right to put your hands on me. I think that's where we need to draw the line. And if you think that that's okay, all right, girl, that's what you think. What?
So that was her, Manny he's saying in that video that he did that the wife had made the statement that it was her fault. She shouldn't have put herself in that position. And then I just played you to back up the point, because when people come in here in my comments and say I'm lying, she didn't do this. Well, yes, she did. And I'm not the only content creator saying it. Steve D. But Manny was wrong for taking their life, people. I don't agree with people losing their lives. He was wrong. And he should be locked up. And I'm sure he may even get the death penalty. Because last night on a channel in their community, someone was trying to say it might be involuntary or something, but no, and they were pulling up codes and procedures and they were really reading them. And they have a mixed opinion over there too. You still have some people that are definitely on Manny's side. There was some lady last night, she was going to the bats for Manny. Man, she really was. She wasn't having it. Sin City Family was the channel. Sin City Manny was his second day channel. Did one of those channels have 40,000 subscribers? Because I have gotten mixed information. The video I saw last night and yours are the only two I've seen keeping it real. Well, thank you, because I'm certainly gonna, it may not be the most popular thing to do, but I'm gonna do that.
And if she took responsibility, I'm the fucking lie. So I want to request the massive.
No, what 46? You know how hard it is to get 40. I'm still trying to get to 40. They took the man's channel with 46. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. The man had 46,000 subscribers. You got all these subscribers, and then somebody with 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers attach themselves to you and start coming for you, and all these people. I think that they drove him crazy, people. Y'all drove him crazy, people. You people that was in the chat, let me show y'all. You people in that chat running your mouth, calling him this, that, and the other. You drove him crazy. You see that? How do I?
He thought it was time. YouTube let him know.
The one thing I would never like is when Manny and Julie would talk shit about people. Sir Hugo Macias said that. They call him a snitch. I put aside time every day. I bet he can't sleep at night. Must be some for sure with YouTube, because last night towards the end of the night, his stream went off poof for no reason at all. Manny talked about my teeth. I want to sue for the maximum. See, they were having a good old time over there in that chat. They were letting Manny have it. Okay, let's get back to this right here. So he had 46,000 subscribers, y'all. They took his channel.
I had battery saver on, so I gotta go get a charger. But he just said it. I was asking back then when
I've done vertical too. Okay.
First came back. I said we apologized on our end, and we just wanted an apology. But like I said back then, yeah, he looked at my channel. This guy only gets 500 views, which if anybody go look, that's my fantasy shit. So it was only for 12 people. So it wasn't for everybody else. It's boring as fuck. We never even look in the camera and talk or anything because it wasn't for YouTube. But so he looked and he thought This guy's only could reach 500 people at max. He'll never be able to do anything to me. So he fought the battle then. He took the battle on. But then he didn't see the tornado coming as he went. He tried to silence me by giving me YouTube strikes, which we can go look at my video, which you can't play that game with Finney. He was striking everybody before that. He got so many channels that he took down that y'all can't even hear about or know about because he took them down and now they're just silenced.
So evidently Manny used to strike people's channels. And I know why he was striking Finney's channel because they were coming at him. So I don't know. I don't know that part. I can't speak on that part. If anybody's just false striking people, it's wrong. I don't care who it is. You don't go around taking nobody's channel. It's wrong.
But guess what? He couldn't do that. But one time he did. He gave Finney 3 strikes in one time. YouTube let him know. And I wish I could find that video. Grandson, if you don't chill out. But he came online. He said that channel will be gone in 10 days because he knew he gave me 3 strikes. So he had Finney on his deathbed. He thought it was the end of Finney. And after that,
how ironic is that? Manny gave him 3 strikes, and he said he had Finney on his deathbed. I wish it would have stopped right then and there. But someone showed Finney how to fight strikes because you can fight them and beat them. Trust me.
that was the birth of the legend. Once I came out of that, oh, it was too late then. It's too late to apologize, you punk bitch. It was too late then. Hold on, let me go get my charger. Archives, can you entertain the people or should I turn the video back? Let me turn the video back.
It's good amount of money to put that way. Because of that hard. But they're spreading lies, you know. That offends me because, you know, why would you lie about me? You want me to say some stuff that's real about you? You want me to show some footage? The footage, just put them in a collage of the shit you've done on the line that people should be aware of?
It's okay what he's doing, right? But when it's us, it's not okay, right? That's so stupid. 2 wrongs don't make it right.
And so that's Julie talking. Somebody, I forgot to put this in here. Hold on. Because someone sent me and I want to show y'all this picture for this comment. Let me get this comment because you guys, honey, y'all don't hold your tongues in the comment section, and that's quite all right. Keep it real. Say what you got to say. And this video, because at first I was like, what are they talking about? But this video that we're listening to is where I was able to listen to what they were talking about. Let me find overlays. 1 second. Overlay. Let me see if I can add this real quick. Hold on, I'm coming. So someone put this someone left this comment. They said Finney went as far as to have someone call, or either he called Section 8 to let them know that Manny is a felon. If somebody's a felon, I don't want to mess with him anyway. What they do to become a felon? And was staying at the home with his wife so that she would lose her Section 8. Then he also did some videos with AI using the wife's video, saying that Manny isn't anything and he's sorry and he's broke and he beats her and she wants a real man like Finney. People need to stop playing games. Life is not a game. And when somebody thinks that they have lost all, they can lose their channel, their home. He also stole Manny's handle. It doesn't pay to bully. And the fact that he knew he had this major beef with this man and he lived in Las Vegas, it was kind of like, and you know that, so the AI video, I got to hear it. We're going to hear it.
What's wrong? Them coming and attacking? Because we never gone to Arizona to look for them
Hey,
and attack them and put in our title.
So Julie is saying we never go to Arizona looking for them. We don't go on their turf looking for them, saying, hey, we're in the city, we're gonna do this. They never went there, but they came to Vegas, which anyone can go to Vegas. But if you're gonna go to Vegas, just don't get to calling them out and like you're there looking for them, because he might come looking for you.
For views. Do you see us doing that? Meaning, like, do you worry about you and your family. Don't worry about us and we do or what Manny does. But no, they like to make it about Manny all the time. And they're just making more people to talk more shit, to do more, have the hate towards them or towards Manny. And when they have hate towards Manny, they have hate towards me too. Why? Because I'm his wife.
No.
Right? So that's why.
She said that you guys are making more people have hate towards Manny, and then when they have hate towards Manny, they're gonna have hate towards her. Now let's see what Finney has to say to this.
No, baby girl, I gave you plenty of outs.
He said he gave her plenty of outs. I wonder what he meant by that. How would he give her an out?
You plenty of outs. You sent me that video. I thought.
Okay, he's saying she sent him a video. Of course, we know she really didn't send him a video. So he's gonna play this AI video. They were really going in on this couple, y'all. They were really going in on this couple.
You had came over. Now look at you. I think you got on the same outfit. Let me see. Let's go to the video. Let's see.
Hi, Poppy Finney. I want to say thank you for giving me the attention Manny doesn't give me. Shout out to Sin City Finney. Manny has beat me in the past and won't get a job. I don't know what to do. My chin is also coming back. I dropped 10 grand on it for nothing. My friend Vaho wants to sleep with Manny. Again. And Cliff is creeping me out with his binder full of pictures of us. I've had enough and want to come to you, Finney. If you'll have me. I need a real man.
See, and this was that other country creator, Hood Life or something like that, was saying, you get to messing with a man and talk about his wife, and they call it Section 8. They got kids too. They may not have nowhere to live. You don't know what a person will do. That's when they'll say, Julie, I'm taking a little vacation. I'm going to go sleep with the homies. I don't mind doing whatever. He really meant that shit, people. Now y'all believe him, huh? Now everyone believes him. Now y'all believe him, right?
All right, so maybe not the same outfit, or maybe she did some customs on the shoulders. Shout out to the shoulders. Shout out to Yuli for having.
He talking about her shoulders being out. Finney was going, he was really going in. May he rest in peace. I'm sorry. Finney thought that because he lived in another state that he was untouchable, but nobody is untouchable. You right. Because some folks don't mind crossing state lines, or if you cross state lines and go to them, then it's really over.
Shoulders out. But you made this into it. You took.
And he calls her Yuli, not Julie.
For having the shoulders out. But you made this into it. You took sneaky draws as you had his back, what you supposed to.
So he calls Manny stinky draws too and says she had his back, which she's supposed to. That's her husband. Your wife definitely had your back to the very last moment. She jumped in the line of fire, because I'm telling you, his wife Bubbly, had she just stayed wherever she was at, but she said, oh no, don't come over with that shit. Like Heidi said, women, we got to learn to be ladies. Let the men fight their own battles. I think he was just gunning for the husband. And no, I'm serious. He went around her. She could have still been here with the family.
That's what a true hyena does. But we gave you plenty of opportunities, and then when my bombshell come on here, which I'm going to try to entice her in, and you know who I'm talking.
Okay, so he said he's trying to entice a bombshell. I think it's some lady maybe that. See, they were really trying to destroy this man's entire way of living. What kind of a person? Who does that? Who gets into their mind? They just want to destroy a person's entire world and think nothing's going to happen. I done destroyed your entire way of living. Everything you knew before October 31st, 23 has changed. Like the woman said, he even stole his handle. He got a channel, Sin City Finney. Everybody knows that was Sin City Manny and Sin City Family.
I'm talking in so much codes. When my bombshell come in here, you're going to have to really respond to the people. You want to really respond to the people. Your motherfucking shit gonna be tested. But I'm gonna leave that just as a cliffhanger because it's gonna happen one day. But shout out to my baby girl, Julie, for taking on her man's beef and putting it on.
His baby girl Julie. Now that's Manny's wife. So he's really antagonizing Manny. I mean, he really was letting him have it, people. And I think they did this maybe once a week on Tuesdays. They may have done it more night. In my case, it was every day. It was 7 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day, people. That's how my bullies was coming at me. That's how the maggots and the dogs were coming at me.
Her shoulders. That's what he already told us.
Okay, I see my dog on. I said maggots and dogs and don't y'all go nowhere. I got to reset. I need a new laptop. Maybe I get some cash out. I'm going to take my computer to Best Buy and get it clean. Okay. All right, y'all. Was aware on another channel last night. I just took, yes, D-Ware was on. I thought I heard, yes, he was. And I got the footage. I got the footage. D-Ware. He sure was. And he sort of changed his story a little bit. Man Cave. Welcome. He sure did, Man Cave. Yes, Derik was arguing with Garrick. Child, they was going in on that channel. It was some woman, baby. She was down for Manny. I don't know who she was, but she was down for Manny. Okay, let's finish listening to this right here.
For taking on her man's beef and putting it on her shoulders. That's what he already told us he's an ass eater. And from what I hear, good ass eaters are.
So he called Manny an ass eater. Good Lord. Whew. Look, y'all, I'm sorry. This is just content that was out there. It happened, unfortunately. And I'm gonna tell you, if he does get a good attorney and has a private attorney, and your attorney is supposed to even a court-appointed attorney, they're supposed to fight as hard as they can. They're going to dig through some of this stuff, and this is what they'll use. I know people are saying that, oh, and you're right, he did take 2 lives, inexcusable. But what drove him to that? What mindset did he have? Did he go to the police and try to get help? On this video, Manny is saying that he went to the police and he tried to say, they won't get up off of me. They call in Section 8. They don't want us to have anywhere to live. I have a family too. I have children too. Where are we going to live if they take the Section 8? I'm sure Vegas is an expensive place to live.
Her man's beef and putting it on her shoulders. That's what he already told us he's an ass eater. And from what I hear, good ass eaters are hard to get rid of. So shout out to Manny for being a great ass eater. And I believe that's what's keeping him.
This is Finney talking right here. This is Finney himself. I actually have the video that I'm playing. Yeah. Let me do this right here so y'all can be able to see, so y'all can see the comments that's was this it? Yeah. So those are the comments right there. Those are the comments that's playing from this live. All right.
Well, now, y'all get a special treat because she's on the screen. Y'all get to hear Archive's voice. Y'all can go back and go and hear her moan. She moaned on one of the streams before. Y'all can replay that. Do whatever you do with it. But now y'all got baby girl Izzy. Y'all get to see her on the screen. Shout out to my baby girl Isabel for the $10. She wrote a paragraph on there, so she wanted to make it tough on me. So let me go ahead and get my paragraph voice ready. Here we go. Isabel say, "We are Fun Finny family. Yes, we are. And we are growing because Penny does dirty to his supporters and blames us. You fucking dick face. You blame us for doing them dirty. And your draws is dirty. How many pair of clean draws do y'all think Manny got? All right. A true definition of,
You know what? You're right. I think if he gets an attorney that's worth, and this is the comment he's reading right here, in that right there. That's the comment he was reading. Somebody put $10 and wanted them to read that. A good attorney, they will plead, his state of mind. If he gets any type of a Johnny Cochran type of attorney, his state of mind, he was antagonized, his manhood, his wife, his family, all of that. I know this doesn't, you guys might, they're going to try to keep him from getting the death penalty. He's going to have to pay for the crime. They're going to be trying to save his life. You asked why would they save his life, and he took the lives of 2 others? Because that's the law. That's what they're going to do. I've been a juror on criminal cases. So that's what they're going to do. Yes. Everyone, this is still America. I know we may not seem like with all of the protests and the riots, and we got protests going on right now downtown Little Rock, honey. I'm not going down there. ICE may be down there. They may yank me up. I don't know. I'm not going. And I don't mean no harm. They just lost their mind. They need to leave people alone and let everybody stay right here where they are. Anybody bother nobody? That's just my opinion. Now, this man, let me see, what y'all saying? If he gets a good attorney, yes. I hope that Manny trial, it's going to be it'll be publicized. I mean, it'll be live on, yes. They're letting, like, the way they're doing it now, letting it be seen. Oh, yes, because Vegas wants to make sure people know it's safe to come back to Vegas. Hey, Steve. So they were talking about this thing. Well, hello, Steve D. Steve D. Well, welcome. Hey, Steve, we haven't seen you in Fitness Live in some of the last ones. By the way, how are you holding up with your health? Well, I hope you're okay, Steve. I don't know why his skin wasn't tough or why he was so sensitive, even if people are bullying you. Okay. Like I said, I was bullied for 3 years. I see what you're saying. But just because you think somebody is tough, like he might be out on that strip and talking tough and running it with an iron fist, he could snap, and he snapped. That's why you don't go pushing people to the edge. Don't push me because I'm close to. Don't do it. They didn't know how to stop. They were in too deep. And Finney couldn't, he wouldn't he wouldn't get off his neck. I saw this coming, to be honest. I remember when unsubscribed to Manny, I was like, man, I could see everyone making videos of his downfall, but Steve D. Freddie Diaz, I'm perfect. I'm in perfect health. Thanks for asking. Good. So sorry how it all went down, because I know how you felt for both families. Okay, so Steve was on both sides, evidently. So, see, that's why I'm glad, some people are here that, because if I say anything wrong, correct me. Yes, I was on a jury on a M case back in 2018. And, honey, them jurors, they take it serious. And honey, you'll be in there, you'll have to argue your case and try to get people to side with you. I'm going to, I did say this was going to be an open panel. If anyone wants to hit the link and say something, you're more than welcome. Let me pin that link so I don't have to keep posting it. But you can definitely hit the link, and then we're going to finish listening to this real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me pin my link. Okay. I pinned the link and we're going to get back. So if anyone wants to hit the panel, you don't have to show your face. Just don't come up here trying to flash nobody or nothing like that.
Of a narcissist, and all ex-Sin City family members are welcome here with us, says Isabel.
So all ex-Sin City family members,
the legend,
they were trying to get all of his support. Just he had 46,000 subscribers. They wanted those people, whoever they were. I heard, Manny, one of his friends said he quit his job because he was getting so much money in super chats on the weekends. Well, all of this harassment, that stopped it. Took his money.
I don't know how we can incorporate the name with it, but we just love us. Isabel. And Isabel has spoken. I'm leaving her on the screen for y'all. Y'all can do what y'all want with the picture. Just don't tell her what y'all do with it. Don't tell Finney what y'all do with it. Y'all do what y'all do, though. It's on the screen for y'all. Shout out to Isabel. Shout out to Archives for being in here. Finney just spoiled, man. Life is good, man. Life is good. I know a lot of y'all wish y'all was living the same life as me. I wake up every morning and I can't believe it. But yeah, shout out to all y'all. I love y'all.
Yes, much love to Isabel. Very creative with the cup.
Oh boy.
So our people aren't even just beautiful, but they're talented too.
Fuck yeah, man. See, I love when we just all one family. You see, it's one family. We all get along. One day, this thumbnail gonna be.
And I saw some comments. People were saying they tried to get them to just have a boxing match or a fight. Manny was, and he's gonna say the dude is half his. He was smaller and much smaller than this guy. He wouldn't have been able to handle him in no boxing match.
All of us land together.
Okay, you go too far.
Yeah, all right, let's go. All right, let's go to the next video.
What's in that Kool-Aid?
That's the reason why we're here, because
he said something about one day maybe all of them are gonna be laying together. When people get into this YouTube, they really think these people are. This is my family for real. It's an illusion.
next time, you know what? If they have hate towards Manny, they have hate towards me, they're gonna have hate towards my kids too.
You know what's gonna happen now? There's gonna be a detective assigned to me. That he's gonna come out and he's gonna talk to me. And
so Manny said he went and there was gonna be a detective assigned to him to come out. He was trying to get help with all of the harassment that was coming his way. Let's listen. Listen closely. Now he said it. I don't know if it was true, but he said it.
but now there's gonna be a detective assigned to me. That he's gonna come out and he's gonna talk to me and get like, you know, so basically I'm doing right now. All we do is like just file for it and I'll put some documents or whatever. And of course, like the people that help you have to make sure that it's actually that, or else they don't do it. You know what I mean? Just trust me, I'm trying to throw in a couple other things, and they were like, "Oh, whoa, not that. We can't do that." One of the things that I got corrected on, you should know, it's not assault, it's called battery. Which is for the battery, and then for the harassment / restraining order, that's the courthouse. That's different. That's a totally different place. But right now, we're kind of late. Not able to run certain times. We can't do it right now. But tomorrow at the same time, we'll do that. This is what we do for a living. For those that don't know, something just like anybody that owns a business that's watching. Now, this is our willingness. People are winning. Donations have stopped because if they don't,
he said his donations have stopped because of what they've been doing to him. And those are the comments from this live that was going on. Make sure you have a banner up at Ewood Philadelphia. I'm gonna put a banner up. I know it's happened before. I let somebody up, girl, they was walking through the house naked. People are crazy. He was blocking people left and right and had 4,000 persons block list. I was one of the people blocked. He was telling the channel like picking and choosing who could be there. Oh, I don't want nobody blocked. If I don't like you come in, I'm gonna delete it. I want everybody in here. And if you want to super chat me, you can. Just subscribe to the channel. No, Manny deleted people for petty reasons, and Finney was where to go to make sense of it. Manny deleted me the first time in January 2022, and I had nowhere to go to figure out what happened. Wow. I guess he didn't know who he could trust. He didn't know who he could trust. My. Well, 4,000 people blocked. He should unblock those people.
We're snitching. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with identifying the proper. Yeah. And it's not like I'm not telling on a friend of mine. No. Snitching is more like when you tell on somebody you know you not with. You're on telling them, which is incorrect. It's not. I wouldn't do that. When you're ever talking about somebody that's I don't even have no idea exactly who he is or what the problem is.
He said he's not
snitching.
He said he's not snitching on no friend. He has no idea who this man is, so he doesn't feel like he's snitching. The chat was in the chat over there. They was calling him a snitch and a rat. I wanted to meet the Sin City family when I was out there, but was too busy. Now I never can. But from what I heard, he controlled his in-person subscriber business. Yeah, and you got the control. I don't want to meet nobody else.
Who he is or what the problem is. But he is utilizing my name when in line. Someone that's 5 times my size. You know what I mean? I just wanted to stop. Wanted to leave. Especially my family.
I guess that's what they was talking about. Child. Some men will do that. Some men and some women. Some women will cheat too now. Women will cheat just as much as the men. Manny apologized to me in July 2022. Then when he saw me with Derik and Vivian in September 22, I was blocked a second time. Dang. I was a channel member and Manny was so nice to me. He said he loved my name. He started drinking a lot and it was bad business. Passion Elisa. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. All right, let's get back to listening to. This is Manny talking about how he was going to the police to get help to stop them from bullying him. This is what Manny was saying. Whether he actually went to the police, I don't know, but he said he did.
When I say that, I mean like the people that are regulars in my channel that donate, all these people, you guys who don't donate just by being a regular period.
According to D Ware from Original and the other people, they said that they knew of each other before October Halloween of 2023, but it was when the wife, and she has said on a statement, you know, she said the deceased wife, she was mad because Manny wouldn't let this woman film her. I forget the woman's name. Sarah. I think her name was Sarah. So she went up and started and tried to film, and Manny put his arm up and told her to move. And then it got a little aggressive. And Finney and his wife said that she was wrong in that instance. But then after that, it just got worse. It got worse. Unfortunately, it got worse. That's what I have been able to research and find out, and listening to people that actually knew them. D Ware said that they had no issues really before October 23. But then last night he changed it and tried to say something about it was because of something else. So I don't know. Now the stories are changing.
You guys know for a fact that if you watch our channel, donations are very, very small and rare now. There is the social media side where it's just social media, and then there's real life. Two different things, right? A lot of people still think and believe that we're just in the social media life. We're stuck in your TV, in other words. We're just characters, yes. No, it's real life too. And the sad thing is that supporters that were with us that time that it happened, you know, it's ridiculous, you know. They all witnessed it. They saw how these people that not only on social media, but took it to the next level where they made this possible. What we're doing right now. So it's okay to can ignore it. Ignore the hate, Manny. Ignore the comments, Manny. Don't worry about that, Manny. Those people believe that we're stuck in the freaking TV, that we're untouchable.
Because I feel like it's documented or put some information in yours real quick. And they're going to be saying
He's talking about he has a detective like they were at the office. Sarah, so Derik gave his channel to this woman, Sarah. Okay, I finally saw a picture of Derik. I don't remember his. So I think he's married. Looked like to he's married. His they live in Arizona. And you could hear his wife. His wife was in the background talking last night when he was on that live as well. And he was saying how he had went to see the family and it was just a mess over there. He says there were, I think, 5 people, you know, I think Finney's son and his girlfriend or wife and the grandchild live there. There's people and maybe the daughter, I don't know, in that home. And Derik said that if they didn't raise enough money, I did share the GoFundMe account on my community wall. Please go support it. They're trying to raise 35,000. They're up to like 24,000. He said that, you know, he wanted to make sure that, he said it's not like they don't have money, but he wanted to, because he knew Finney. Finney was his friend. He really liked Finney. And he said he felt like Finney would do the same for him, but he wanted to make sure the family was comfortable and he would take care of that home, and at least for a year, like the payments, where they wouldn't have to worry about it. So that's what he's doing. Back to Manny. Back to Manny Finney. What grown heterosexual man worried about another man and his dirty draws? Just weird. There's a lot of men, you know, over here in this community, we're used to men fighting with women. I'm not used to 2 men going at it. I'm used to a man pounding on a woman or another woman pounding on a woman just daily for hours. That's what people over here have been traumatized and brainwashed into thinking is the norm. I know it's not right. I would never do it. It was done to me. This is what pathetic little ignorant people tend to do. Okay, thank you. So sorry, Steve. I wish y'all could have gotten back on how y'all were. I remember when y'all ate at the restaurant up in the tower. Those were good lives. Oh, wow. So you ate with Manny? Someone needs to interview Pappy Chulu. Tell Pappy to come over here. I'll interview him. It's too bad that people can't be openly bisexual if that is their issue, even if they are in a relationship. Well, I don't know if the man is bisexual or not. I don't think he is. I don't know. Yeah, he probably changed his story because he's scary and people start coming at him and he ain't standing on his word. Nurse Viv is his wife. Nurse Viv is Steve's, Derik's wife. He was also surrounding himself with some wild people when they would be drinking. It was crazy. The channel was fun. I enjoyed it. All the music was copyrighted, so the money had to come from subs. And, you know, Gunner said that all he had to do was download the video, take it to CapCut. I have CapCut, and remove the music. And he could have still monetized those videos. I'm going to try that next time. Yeah, I'm going to try that. Thank you for having me. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. Thank you for being here. I hope you subscribe. Let's get me to 40K. Okay.
Never going to be based off my words. So they have to show justice. They have to investigate and make sure it's correct. Luckily, I do have the footage of their side. They recorded it. So they're going to show that. So it should be an easy job for the detective. We're also setting a restraining order. Absolutely. Why did it take you so long to do this recording? You know, it's not that it's too late, but why did it take so long? And the real answer to that is we thought it would eventually stop, or to go away, or something.
He said the police, so they asked him, why did it take you so long to report? He said, because I thought it would eventually stop, but it didn't. It was a year. It was still going on, going into the second year, because once, like this other gentleman said that has a good channel, has over 100,000 subscribers. He said he didn't want to make his channel all about attacking one person, because that's all you would have to talk about. Like tomorrow, I'm going to do a video on the New Orleans escapees. I hope you guys will come watch that. If people don't, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to do it. I don't want to just have to talk about the same person every single day. But now this is an ongoing story, so we will continue to cover it. And any updates, he goes back to court. Manny has to have an attorney, private attorney, if that's what he's going to do, by July the 3rd. Then there's going to be a trial, and we want to know the sentencing. Will he get the death? This is going to take some time. But yeah, Manny is saying He thought it would eventually end. He thought they would get up off of him, but they didn't. T Baby D. I don't know. That's the legend. I mean, I don't know. The satellite, to me, it went on too long, and that's what made him snap. I'm surprised a man let him do this to him this long. It just builds up and builds up. Yes. Yes. Catch this replay, Sin City Manny. Yes. Thank you, Kizzy. The music was most of the stream. Oh, okay. CapCut wouldn't help. Most of the stream is dancing. Okay. And that's why he needed his supporters and his, some of you supporters be so fickle. Sometimes you have to be strong. You can't be led astray. You got to think for yourself. Y'all shouldn't have left the man out there hanging like that if you really did care about it. And maybe all of this could have been avoided. Just support both, just for the heck of it. Say, let's keep down the peace. We're going to support both.
Continuing to, use that as an excuse, to continue to do this. Like I was saying, he's definitely making profit off my content, of my own.
You see, he said he's making profit off of, let me play it again. Listen.
Like I was saying, he's definitely making profit off my content, of my own. And although he's not threatening me physically, he is damaging our financial situation.
He said he's not threatening me physically, but he's damaging our financial situation. Listen, this is what Manny was thinking. Y'all want to know why he did what he did? He's telling you why he did it. He told you a year ago, but nobody took heed. Y'all kept pounding on him. Listen.
Of my content, of my own, and although he's not threatening me physically, he is damaging our financial situation and stuff like that.
And who are the people doing it? Oh, well, it's only for people that know.
Yeah, if you
don't know, I'm sorry.
I think he was at somewhere reporting this. He says that he's not threatening me physically, but he's damaging our financial, i.e., this is how. Now, somebody that knew them, you guys know more than me, so that's why, I do welcome. See, they said that they called Section 8. That's damaging their financial situation. If they're getting Section 8, let's say Section 8, let's say the mortgage, the rent is $1,500. Section 8 is giving you $1,300, so all you have to pay is $200. You lose your Section 8, you have to pay the entire $1,500. You took away the super chats. He already quit his job. I don't know if Julie worked. Well, who's going to pay the bills? The supporters are too busy calling him a snitch and a rat and saying, oh, he talks mean to people. What do you expect him to do? One night he's going to lose his mind on the strip. And that was wrong.
It's a good day. Should not be sleeping. That's what they said. That's not a strong fight for that.
Yeah, but no. No, it's important.
It's good and burn.
It is important.
Okay, and then that was all of that video. So they say, why stop working? Yeah, a lot of people quit their jobs and truly become full-time YouTubers. A lot of people do it. I mean, a lot of people do become full-time content creators. So that's not uncommon. But it's not guaranteed that you're going to have 50,000 views on every video, or have a viral video every month. It's not a guarantee. And if someone is attacking your channel and tagging you, and it's going to cause you to lose views and subscribers. All the people he kicked out of his lives went over to Phoenix and would vent together. It became an X-out tribe. I personally never saw Benny show. I had stopped watching that content from Vegas. Okay. Finney didn't call Section 8. I don't think they have Section 8. It was mostly a joke. Finney was all jokes. Okay. Well, good. You're probably right, Steve D. I don't think they, but you know, if they didn't have Section 8, but if you're saying that, they're still, you know, why even say that? Well, it's not a joke anymore. You know, because, you know, like, I'm buying my home. I'm living in my home. You know what? My stalkers and they said I live in a shack and it's raggedy, and they don't even have a home. They're not even paying a mortgage. That's what bullies do. They ridicule you for your success and what you really have going, and they don't have shit. I think the fact that his income was deteriorating and pretty much everyone on Club Clyde had beef with, and old subscribers exposing him got his head. Yep. Hello, Kizzy. One of the guys that hung out passed in a car accident or motorcycle accident. Manny took that hard. It would be important to know about that. Manny would go feed the homeless. Really? Oh, okay. Well, you know, and that's something everyone, when people go live and get on YouTube or get into their, you know, their YouTube mode, his performance mode, I'm sure once all of that shut down, he was a different person. But people can only take so much. There's only, you know, you can only take so much beating. You can only take so much. You have to prove your financial inability to pay your rent, and they had money coming in. They were not eligible for Section 8. I was wondering how that, because I don't know if she works. Just saying your regular job, you still get paid a guaranteed check. We're folks don't bully by the bunch. Yep, but Manny wanted to do this. I heard they said he was a rapper at one point. Someone that knew him. Yes, Manny had took it very hard when Grumpy passed, and he did occasionally hand something to the homeless, but I think he did it just for content. He might have had a real heart. See, now what if he really was doing it because he really wanted to? Okay, let's listen to a little bit of this. I shared this video. I shared their video out. This was last night. They did a 10-hour live. Let's listen to a little bit. Like I say, they were really, this is their community, so they know what's going on.
All right. Are you in a better space now that Finney's gone?
I ain't even.
He was pressing you.
I can't hear y'all, so I don't even.
You can't hear me now. You acting like he can't hear.
So they're asking somebody, are they in a better space now that Finney's gone? Because there were people up there that supported Finney and men. I mean, you know, it's a variety. They were all coming together having a discussion, you know, to a place that's open to both sides. Okay, because all of these people knew each other.
Y'all want to talk over me?
Again, I shared this video, this channel on my community wall where you can go watch the entire full 10-hour video.
No, you said you over there be saying to you.
Answer the question, sir.
You ain't answered the question yet.
All right, what's your question, darling?
So the question was, being what I didn't heard you say on this panel tonight about how Finney was coming at you. Where are you at for? Are you more comfortable now that he out your way?
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, my brother. Is that what you're really asking?
Yes.
It's not OYB. This is somebody else, Gravis. That's not me asking you that. That's another person.
So I think I think his name is Gravis. If I'm wrong, Gravis. I can't see exactly. Hold up. Whoever he is, he got on a Dallas Cowboy hat. Whoever he is, he like my Cowboys. But they're asking him, now that Finney's gone, is he in a better place? So I guess maybe him and Finney had Garrick. Garrick won. Okay, his name is Garrick. Okay. He was still attacking his character. Yeah, it was. They were attacking his character and his manhood and everything. I'm sorry. It is what it is. When you got your foot on somebody's neck and you see they down for the count, get up off of them and let it go. He had pretty much he just let it go. When he rode around and said he was looking for me, I would have got the hell up out of Vegas. Everyone on the internet gets attacked. That's right. Not everyone. I totally agree, Eddie. When I tell you I can testify, yes, but not everyone is gonna overcome it like me or deal with it. Not everyone. People are different. Some people be ready to fight. Some people be ready to do other things. Some people be ready to stand their ground. And I went back and looked at that video of him walking on up to them. You know, he walked by. He had his left, I guess he was left-handed. He had his left hand still, and he just took it out and let it go. Unfortunately. Okay, let me play. Let me listen. So this is Garrick. They're asking Garrick one if Gradfifth. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrong. I was listening last night as well. 10 out. Oh my goodness, it was a long way. I was sure I fell asleep.
I've been having everyone come at me right now. I'm so sorry, man. Okay, so check it out. No, it's even worse.
Why? Like being like worse from who?
Yeah, because motherfuckers want to try to move on me because of the shit that Manny did. That's crazy.
But I mean, I'm just saying, you already said that.
I wasn't going to be a bully. These motherfuckers coming at me. Now I'm talking, and you got this dude talking about your cousin's gonna get you murked and all this shit. Fool, stand up, fool. Don't fucking hide like a coward, bro. I got that for you. But I'm just saying, I don't like this fucking channel because of the way it's coming. I'm being serious, bro.
Bro, these are just questions. Just let me
shut your bitch ass up. I got on.
Woo, child. I hope I don't get no yellow mark. He said he don't like this channel the way it's going, but then they toned it down and everybody, you know, they got it together. You know, they started talking. But you know, in the beginning of conversations, it can be a little, you know, people be a little excited. Hello, John Smith. Welcome. I used to follow Manny's channel before all this drama. He was cool. And I was into Vegas. Okay. I believe he was possessed and obsessed with fame, and he would have done anything to be famous. Oh, Manny? Leave him alone. If Manny gets a good lawyer, I think the lawyer is going to change his plea to insanity. What y'all think? Yeah. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. The man lost his mind. Every day somebody picking on you. Every day somebody talking about you. Every day somebody taking your videos and dragging you and talking about you. Every single day. I know how it feels. And it'd be the chat, and they would give the content creator money. Oh, say it again. They made a song about me. Play the song about it again. I love that song. Ignorant ass people. That's what ignorant people with no life do. They just sit in the chats. I don't mean no harm and no disrespect. No person in their right mind is just gonna pick on somebody every damn day for no reason. And think they're not gonna snap. I know some people snap for less than this. I'm sorry, it's the truth. I did pin the link if anybody wants to hit the link and say anything. I think they would change the plea to insanity as well. The driving video the day before ruins that driving video shows the state of mind that he has lost it. What sane person is going to ride around looking for my baby? He never said a name. Who's the baby? Who's the baby? What baby is he looking for? He never said a name. Your Honor, my client never said a name, Your Honor. He never said a name. He never called. He never said a name. What baby was he looking for? He could have been looking for the baby, the woman y'all say he was cheating with on Julie. Who was he looking for? I'm just saying what an attorney will say. We know who was bullying him. We know who he. I heard my biggest fan, one of his biggest fans. That's what he said. But then there's another one that said that when I see you at the red light, pow, pow, pow. So, okay, let me see. I think they would try to prove that he is schizophrenic and has alter personalities. Child, anybody that just walk down in a crowd of people like it ain't nothing, Something is wrong with the man. And now he's still what he did was wrong. You don't take nobody's life. But I heard people last night, there's one lady that was on this panel. She was die hard she said Finney shouldn't have been messing with him. Finney, she was on Manny's side, y'all. One of his supporters was on his side. I don't remember her name. Yes, it was premeditated. Okay, I agree with you, Freddie. I don't think Julie had any idea, and he was carrying a weapon. And when he left the house that day, yes, she had walked up in front of him, I believe. True, Steve, but he was insane already while driving. Yeah, he was insane. A lot of people left Sin City Family not because they didn't like Manny. It was because they were either tired of being harassed too or the drama. But then they went over to another channel where it was just drama, talking about him all the time. Pinocchio. Welcome, Pinocchio. Oh my goodness. Exactly. Me too, hell, to be honest. I would have never went to Vegas. Child, okay. As much as I want to go to Vegas, I want to go eat some of that good food. I want to go to my daughter went to Vegas. That's enough for me. I won't be making it to Vegas. Hello, Miss Philly. Hello. How are you? Thank you. The same thing with the bullying. This happened with the school tragedies. Yeah. They bully children and children lose it and they want nobody to help them. They tell the principal, they tell the teacher, they go to the counselor. Nobody does anything. I think Finney has seen the video of him driving. Well, if I had seen that, really? You know, okay, Saturday when they went out and they ate somewhere, they had lunch with a lot of people. He was live that day too. Maybe Manny didn't see that one. Because Saturday, I thought Saturday night, the video I posted, and I know, and I said it was incorrect. I said it was their final night. It was their final weekend because that was Saturday night. They actually lost their lives on Sunday night. So Saturday they was on Fremont, but she was dancing. They, I guess he didn't know they were down there because they were live that night too. I think they broke them to the point of overload. They broke them. Yes, that lady was cray, but they let her talk. No, I think Julie knew. Yeah, that lady was on one. They say she was drunk. I don't know. He let everyone talk though. I wish I knew what part D worked. I'm gonna find it.
Hold on,
Big ass. What the fuck, you fool?
You can't put me in that boat, though, graphics, because I'm not, bruh. This is a look. I got Billy up here. I got Chaz up here. I got Leanna up here. I got all these people up here that just can speak their mind freely, bro. So what do you mean this channel is starting to become a hate channel? Oh, Cash, how do you feel like this is starting to become a hate channel?
Because I feel it, bro, and that's the reason why Manny got bullied to the fullest.
Bro, I would never let this channel become. But if this was a hate channel, you wouldn't be up here getting to pump your shit, bro.
I'm not telling you personally. I'm telling you this is the reason why it goes like this. I'm telling you. It's not you per se, because that's what they try to say. Well, he didn't do nothing. He was just
listen, graphics. That means you can label every channel on YouTube a hate channel then.
Hey, well, do what you do then.
I mean, I'm being dead serious. If you make it that case, if you saying that the people talking or what the people, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you, bro. That's what I'm saying. Do what you do then. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody can falter you for saying nothing that you're not saying obscure. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But I'm telling you, it's not about you per se. If you're gonna let motherfuckers go in here and be like, "Hey, fool, we're gonna do this and this," hey, bro.
He didn't say he was gonna do nothing. No, what he's saying is from the video we watched. Listen, graphics.
Hey, do you know I got mods? Do you know I got mods that watch me all the time?
Listen, graphics. What he is saying is when we watched the video of your cousin earlier. And we just seen the comment. Listen. We seen the comment. He also left on the nurse Viv shit, right? He's saying the antics your cousin is taking could possibly get you fucked up. Is what he's saying.
Yeah, he did say that.
I get that on that. Okay.
Who is the cousin? Anybody know the cousin's channel? I'm gonna have to go check it out.
I get that on that one. Okay, yes, sir. Hey, Kaz, man.
Sorry, but I'm on Manny's side. Okay. The thing with school bullies is they keep going back to school. That's why kids want to quit school, but they're forced to keep facing their bullies. Manny should have just stayed off the internet. But why should he have to stay off the internet? The internet is open to everyone. Why should he be bullied off the internet? People should just stop bullying. Now, I'm sorry, Eddie, I'm gonna have to disagree because I was told to stop going live. You know what they told me? Ain't nobody watching your shit. You don't need. We took all your support. Nobody watching you. She need to just get off internet. She need to just get off YouTube. Who the hell are you to tell me to get off of YouTube? I want to know who think they tough enough to tell me that I can't do YouTube no more. And that's probably how he felt. I'm just saying, Eddie, now, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that, but that's your opinion. Just because they started tagging my shit, stealing my content, they made their money off of it was my content. Without me, there was no them. Sorry, but I'm on Manny's side. Watch the title of Manny's Live while driving and then go to Finney's Live when they were eating. He calls out his title of Manny's Live while driving. Oh, what was Manny's? Oh, really? I don't know that title. Tell me, Freddie. So, see, he knew. He was, well, he knew. But, you know, it's so funny the way Finney, when they were down there that fateful night, and he looking into the camera like he expected him to come. I don't know. But he looking, and then he go, and he turn around, and I don't know where he go, because I think I haven't seen the other angle. And then here come the wife. Oh, don't you come with all that shit. And then he plop, plop, and it was over. She should have let. It seemed like Finney was taunting Manny, going to places on live that Manny would go to that restaurant they would be at. Freddie, they took Manny channel. Yeah, I remember him saying he was going to give him his third strike. So they took his 46,000 subscriber channel. That's a whole lot of members. That's a whole lot of work. Finney was 1 foot taller than Manny. He wasn't afraid. No one expected Manny to have a GUN. Nope. They say Manny had walked up. I found this out. I heard D Ware say that Manny had walked up 2 weeks ago and nudged Finney in his back. He was letting him know, I'm on you. I see you. You may not see me coming. Here I am. I walked up to you. I'm touching you in your back. You didn't even see it coming. What if he'd have had he was letting him know it was signs. It was signs given, but that instinct, that third eye that's supposed to kick in, man, them leave this dude alone. That motherfucker crazy. He done walked up behind me and nudged me in my back. I didn't even see the little man coming. I'm gonna leave him alone. I ain't gonna do my look. I'm just gonna do something else. If I get some views, fine. I'm gonna back up off of it. I'm gonna say a prayer and I'm gonna get up off of him. You know what I'm saying? That's what should have happened. Somebody should have been smart enough to D Ware says he told him. I don't know. I'm on social media bullying a man and his wife. I would never show up in his state because I don't know that person's state of mind. You're right. Not saying get off from doing your job, just saying don't pay attention. Okay, you're saying not get off of YouTube. Just yeah. I mean, I ignored it for a year. Yeah, but the thing is, everybody was in Manny's circle. I mean, they were coming to him in his little, where he loved that strip. Evidently, he loved Fremont. He loved the Vegas experience. I've never had it, so I'm sure it's awesome. And that's how he was making his living. He loved it. You see, he loved it, and he is letting you know, I'm tired of this shit. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You see, he's telling him, leave me alone. You see that shit? Leave me alone. Quit effing with me. Quit making videos about me. But nobody listened to him. I agree with you, Baxter. You agree with me? Okay. At Eddie, but they could have stayed home. If someone is threatening me, I'm not going to Vegas. Yep. They could have had celebrated the birthday weekend somewhere else. Yep. His title was We Outside. Oh. And he was looking for his baby. A big baby, a small baby. I don't know. He was looking for something, Your Honor. I remember when Manny sent Grumpy and another guy to press graphic 1. Oh my. Woo, child. They didn't play. They don't play in Vegas. Sorry, I shouldn't have used the GU word. That's okay. I would put the little symbol in. Well, let's not do it at all. I would watch for 3 hours. It was a good vibe until it wasn't. All of this that's happened, he made me stronger and should make anybody stronger facing bullying. Oh yeah, it'll make you stronger. It'll definitely make you stronger. Some people, if they make it through it, it'll make them definitely no winners in this situation. But can you imagine if you're listening to someone call you a B, call you a H? I'm not talking about just call you name. They call my mama a hoe. They say she was a gutter bitch. That's the kind of stuff people do. That's what bullies do. But they never show themselves. Because did I not want to grab somebody and choke their damn eyeballs out? Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. Let me play the video. I don't agree, but I understand, okay?
Man, if you can,
Slow ass nigga, shut up.
Hey, Cass, man, if you can just calm down and you know what?
Cash.
Cash.
That's cash. I asked you a normal question, nigga. You couldn't hear with your ears. That's not my problem, gang.
Hey, fool, you want to really take it to that? We got food.
No, we're not. I'm taking it to nothing. I don't care about you, gang. You a sweet bitch. I already told you that.
Okay, well, all right, Cream Puff, we'll see you. We'll see you, Cream Puff. Don't forget.
No, who's gonna do that, bro? No, this ain't no hate.
I really want to try to find the part when D Ware. Let me see if I can find it.
Shit,
because he puts everybody off when that guy comes up there. Let me see if I can find that.
I got you.
How
Girl.
can you defend?
Wait, let's listen to this. Hold on.
We set this nigga up for the back door. Go ahead, Leon. All your questions are valid now.
No, she's my next lady. This one right here talking right here. She's my next lady. She's my.
No, I want to find the one with the guy, D Ware. Like I said, it's a 10-hour live. Y'all go in and play and support his channel because he was fair. He was letting everybody speak. He shared out the GoFundMe, but they was on.
Bro, I was on what?
Okay, I gotta find it. I'll know when he puts it up because he'll just have them two up there. So, but like I said, it's a long ass live. Whew. And they were really talking. I fell asleep and left this thing before.
Yes, I might be entertaining, but when it comes,
I want to find the one with that lady. Is this it? Who is this? Is this D Ware?
Go back. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back. Mike Jones, you talking in the background on us and all that. Let's go.
Oh, that's Julie. I don't know. What is this?
I just say, you guys all know each other because of this guy.
Okay. Oh, they playing some of Finney's content. Let me see what they was playing.
Hey,
where's archives at though? Where's archives?
I don't really know, brother. I just know from the show.
This is what
guy ain't said that, bro. That guy just
He's just
a happy guy, man. He's just a happy guy. He ain't no
He's in the mire. He's in the mire.
Yeah. Now, one thing I will say, since you so anti and you so cool, why you ain't over here showing the love? Why you ain't over here telling me to not show the hate? So that would be my only objective, Mr. Mike Jones. Come over here and finish.
Okay, this is not what I want either. I want D Ware. I'll do this another day.
Leanna, you love graphics. Let's tell.
See, I don't even remember. I fell asleep. I don't even remember any of this. Okay, let me try. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Like I say, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's 10 hours. 10 hours of footage. Because he was like, I'll give you some time. I don't want to talk to certain people. But I don't know where the hell it is. Is this it? Oh, I found it. Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Everybody, y'all chill back here. Y'all just chill.
Okay.
And hang on.
This is when D Ware, he let him up on the channel.
Let's go.
Derik.
What's good, brother? Is this you, D Ware?
Yo.
What's good, boss man? How you doing, brother?
Good. Listen, I'll give you a minute.
Let's go. I appreciate it. Whatever time you can give me, I appreciate it.
A couple of people said it. Yeah.
Wait, before we listen to it, let me catch up on some comments. And again, if anybody wants to hit the panel, they can. They show pics of the couple vacation in Vegas all the time. Yes, they do. Arizona isn't far from Vegas. Vegas is for everybody. Anyone can go to Vegas. Manny did not own Vegas. He didn't own Fremont. He didn't own the Strip. He just loved it, and he was very passionate about it. And unfortunately, what they started doing to him, it hurt his business down there. So it is what it is. I mean, that's the facts. Exactly. People kept going where he was at, trying to start stuff when he would just mind his business. People tend to do that. You know, people just messy. Then when stuff happens, they want to be, oh, I told them to stop. See, I tried to tell them that this wasn't going nowhere. No, you know you didn't. Hello, Jasmine. Yes, Jasmine Rodriguez, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, Jasmine. Always great to see you. Okay, I'm glad a lot, and they know a lot of them. Yes, it's very sad, Baxter. I mean, look, y'all. I didn't know either of them, and I do the law. Them losing their lives, I totally disagree with that. That's totally. Thou shalt not kill. But when you back a person into a corner and you messing and a man like this other guy said that I reviewed the other day, a man's point of view. He said, you messing with his manhood. You're talking about his wife. They talk about her chin. Did she have chin surgery or something? Or was that just a lie that they used to laugh at her? I mean, I don't know, because I didn't know Julie, but she's pretty. But every day, talking about he's an ass eater. Oh boy. I got off social media back in 2023, so I didn't know you were getting cyberbully. PP. Sorry to hear this. Oh, that's okay, honey. I made it through. I made it to the other side. I think those of us that are content creators see it one way and people on the outside don't understand. Right. Angel Reese get bullied probably the hardest that I've ever heard on the internet. She still loves her money. Can't react to everybody, and hers is on a national level far as being bullied. Yeah, some people are tough. They can shake it up and keep on going. In the midst of all, I kept doing my video. I just put my head down and just kept going. I did go to the feds though, but they didn't help. I sure did go to the feds. Yeah, I called them up. True, Eddie, but let them bullies take her money and then let's see how she reacts after that. Now, what if they were to take her channel or whatever she does? I don't know what she did. What if they stopped her money? It'd probably be because how are you going to pay your bills if somebody stops your money? I mean, think about it, people. Eddie, I don't know how you make your money, but what if somebody just took it, decided, oh, I'm just going to mess up Eddie's life. I'm just going to ruin Eddie's life because I can. Let's have a national, today is unsubscribe from Manny Day. Let's everybody unsubscribe now. And when he goes live, be sure to tell me how many people's in his live so I can go live and say, aha, you only have 10 people. I've got 1,000. Ah ha ha. Y'all think that's funny? He didn't. Archives is DeWare's little minion. Facts, Pinocchio. He even said it on the other live. DeWare hires people to do his dirty work. Not sure how YouTube work as far as making money, but if you're doing job, how can you lose money? Well, if people stop watching your videos, if you stop getting views, you're not getting no revenue, and you're not gonna make no money. Or if they stop sending you cash apps or super chats, I haven't got. There was a time this thing was lit up, but it's okay. I do it because I like doing it. I have a job, thank God. Love y'all. Thank you. Okay, thank you, sis. Someone should have told Finney to back off. They say they did. Oh, I done got stuck again. I'll be back, y'all. God dog it. I need a new laptop. Okay, y'all, hold on 1 second. I need to get something. I need to go do something real quick. I'll be right back. My laptop is running slow for some reason. Oh, I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to give me some water and take a break. I had to get a little water. Woo. Okay. Where were we before my computer messed up? We're just gonna listen to a little bit of him because his story sort of changed from what he was telling them, from what he said on Wack 100. He felt like he was attacked by Wack 100. So I don't know. Let me see. Manny should have made money off of him in the same way. Not everyone has the gift of gab. Not everyone can roast. I heard like another content creator, like Heidi was saying. She said, not everyone can roast. Heidi is a good roaster. She roasted me. But not everyone can roast as good as the other person. And maybe Finney was a better roaster. You know, he just, Manny, he couldn't keep up with it when it came to that part. I don't know. You guys watched it play out. I don't know. She's a basketball player. Who's a basketball player? Finney did want to back out, but D-Ware and others kept egging him on, where some of Finney's original subs left because now D-Ware said he told him to stop. Now somebody ain't telling the truth. See? Now don't nobody want to take accountability. Oh, I told him to stop. D-Ware said he pulled back 3 months ago and didn't want no more parts of that. Told him it wasn't going nowhere. Now that's what you know what? Let's just listen to D-Ware. Let's listen to him talk. Come on.
Check this guy out. He's neutral. He ain't on nobody's side. He ain't in it for the clout, none of that. So
none of it.
I said I would stop in. MC Highlights sent me something too. So definitely keep the panel clear. I don't want to get into it with anybody. I don't want to talk to Gina. I don't want to talk to Shoots.
Say less. Me and you, brother.
Here's what me and you can do. You can email me or call me on the side. This is too. No one knows how it started. Like it makes the mark.
Now, Wack, you told Wack it started at Fremont, October of 23. You said you was there with them. You had rode to Fremont with them. And that she had been drinking, and you asked Finney, you want me to look after her when he gave her the camera, and he said no. And you say she got in Manny's face. Now you say that's how, now you change it. Now you're saying nobody knows. So let's listen.
It's none of y'all. I was with Manny in the beginning. We fell out. Then I met Finney actually through Manny's channel. It's a long story, man. It's a sad story. And what I'm not going to do is argue with anybody online anymore. It's not worth it. I wasn't going to argue with Wack. I already knew what he was going to do. But I got what I wanted to get out of him. He promoted the GoFundMe. And if anybody looked at it, it went from 12 grand to like 21 since he started promoting it. Now, I'm not saying that's all him, but I know he has a big platform and this and that. So ask me what you want. I'm going to give you a couple of questions. Ask me what you want.
Brother, I just, I appreciate you coming up and hitting the panel, right? I have seen your wife come through my channel a couple of times in the past, and I
was wondering, because I bet Finney didn't make that AI video of Julie saying, "Hi, Finney, I really want you, and Manny beats me." So they had someone who knew how to make all those thumbnails. So Finney wasn't making all those thumbnails. So Finney wasn't making his own thumbnails. They were doing it. Instigators. Blood is on y'all hands. Whoever was making them damn thumbnails and videos, blood is on your hands.
I appreciated her coming in and wanted her to speak, but she said she didn't feel like it. But what I would like to ask is just like, of course, I seen the Wack video. I reacted to it. I don't know if you see my reaction to it. I felt like
I haven't went back to it.
Okay.
Me and Wack talked afterwards, so go ahead.
No, okay. But I just felt like it was a setup. Like you walked into a setup, right?
Oh yeah.
And,
Go ahead.
but
I'm sorry.
No, you're good, brother. But when you said you were doing it for the publicity of the GoFundMe, perfect strategy. I get it. It worked perfectly, right? But what I would like to ask is, I hear this. I'm gonna go back from the beginning. I have known of Manny since around COVID time, right? I had watched this channel. I had tuned into him. I thought he was very entertaining. I thought what he brought to life from people that have visited Vegas and wasn't there anymore, he made you feel like you still had ties to Vegas even when you weren't in Las Vegas, right? I thought that was great. I watched him go on a narcissistic path, which made me kind of stray away from his channel, right? I never had any knowledge of you, Finney, any of these players, Yoli, all these people that are coming in to play here. I had no knowledge. I only knew of Manny and the Sin City family. I knew of Julie. I knew of his son, right? So when this tragic situation happens on Sunday, right? And then all these people start throwing these names. This person fueled it. This person had something to do with it. The main person that everybody comes back to saying, oh, this person put the battery in Finney back, or this person fueled them to do this. They always come to you. And I just said in my mind, I would like to just have a conversation with you, just man to man, and just see how do you feel about people constantly throwing you in that light.
What I've learned about social media, I can't fight it. Like the people Finney's family knows, the people that know me knows what the real deal is. You know what I mean? Like Zelly, the people that know me. So let's take this example. Wack. He was calling Finney a goober and all kind of crazy names on his very first covering this. And Wack showed me something. That's what Wack thought from what he's seen on social media. That's what he's seen. Now you got to remember, Manny took his page down. So all everybody could do was see Finney's page. So if you just see Finney's side, it looks like Finney's a big fucking bully. His channel is about bully.
So he said Manny took his own channel down. I was under the impression that Finney struck it. I remember Finney saying that he had 2 strikes on him. He might give him another one, but he didn't know if he'd do it because he might want to himself. Freddie said, D-Ware and archives. Because Finney didn't know how to make videos. Archives and his supporters were sending the videos to Finney. It's just sad because Finney and his wife were in the front line of all of this. And if they were making those videos and all those thumbnails and Finney didn't do it, blood is on their hands. Their blood is on their hands. And that's just facts. Rest in peace, Finney and Bubbly. Yes, absolutely. My eyes are wide open. Eddie, you're right. And I think he was at one time was going to start mirroring also, but he probably didn't have time. Watching both channels, didn't think it would come to this. Now the kids are suffering. Right. Kids on both sides. Freddie 23 DS, I was them the way I see people on the internet running plays and skits. They should have been behind the scenes talking and say, let's act like we're beefing and get paid. That's what they should have done. Do you think Finney or his wife had a GUN on them? Because, man, the police say they didn't find one. The police say they did not find one. It's in the report. So Baxter, the police said in the official report they had no weapon. I mean, you could tell Finney didn't have one. He's looking at the camera. He just having fun. He didn't think Manny would. See, when he saw this video, if y'all say, someone say they think Finney saw this video of him riding around. And when he got that water and started chewing on water, you know the man done lost his mind. He done lost his mind. Today would have been Finney's 45th birthday. My Lord, today. Happy heavenly birthday. We're back. Yes, we're back. D-Ware is a light. Well, let's finish listening to D-Ware because I'm going to tell you, D-Ware, you told D, we're going to re-listen to Mac 100's a little piece of it. That ain't what you told Mac 100.
Bully. Talk shit about the little guy. That's what it looks like. But no one was seeing what Manny was doing on his side. You see what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I get it. I'll accept what about Finney. I know Finney personally, like personally. We were probably have become best friends. So understand, when I first met Finney.
You still there, brother? It sounds like your mic went out.
His sound goes out, but he'll come back.
Overnight.
Okay. Now the last thing I heard is when I first met Finney, your mic went out.
Oh, my bad, man.
No, you good.
Let me say. When I first met Finney, you gotta understand this was 2 years ago. And everybody's like, as if I should have stopped. Let's say when it started. Let's say when Bubbly got pepper sprayed. I was right there with him. I rode up to Fremont with him. Let's say when she got pepper sprayed, that incident night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thinks I was best friends with Finney at the time, so I should have jumped in and stopped him. You heard Wack. He said, "Well, why didn't you fight?" Dude,
correct.
I'm not that guy right now. I'm getting to know Finney at that point. Understand? It's 2 years ago, so we just really became tight, like tight. Maybe 6-8 months ago. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
So, as if I can go to his house, he can. I always feel like if you ain't been to a person's house, y'all ain't friends. Stop saying that friend shit. And I hate when people like, I ain't gonna say his name, but other streamers, well, I was friends with Finney. No, you wasn't. You was not friends with Finney. Zelly was friends with Finney. Other people, it wasn't no one that was streaming. He may hang out with, was friends with Finney. Trust me. I trust you. I wouldn't say it on here, but I could show you how me and Finney text.
And I heard him say, Finney, in one of them lives, somebody sent me this. So people were sending him stuff. He didn't have to make no thumbnails. He had it made. I wish I had a professional thumbnail maker. So all those look colorful. You know what? Hold on. I want to show y'all what I'm talking about. Hold on. So somebody was making, you see all those colorful thumbnails that it's got former, it say what? Former SCF message to Penny, former Sin City family message to Penny. And it's got all these people on that thumbnail. This one says SCF, Sin City family deletes live groping a woman. Freebird, a real one, and archives got people mad. Then it says another one, Sin City family jumps JoJo. Mackie Motor confirms Sin Diddy family. Look, those some fire ass thumbnails. That's professional thumbnails, people. Look at these thumbnails. Finney Freaky Friday live stream pop up. Then it says Finney goes to Vegas. Sin City family assaults him. Yes, I'm pressing charges. Then it says Sin City family free trip to New Mexico. Lovers reunited and trap house party. What the heck? Now see, what the fuck? Whoever made them thumbnails, you have. If Finney didn't make them thumbnails, whoever you are, and you know who you are that made these thumbnails, you're just as guilty as Manny, buddy. I'm sorry. You're just as guilty as Manny. Oh, yes, you are. It says, Sin City family free trip to Mexico. Lovers reunited and trap house parties. Finney takes over Fremont. No one has to know. And it's got Manny hugging some man with a cowboy hat on. See, they're alluding. They're caught. Why do people like to say people are gay? Why is that the first thing? And oh my God. Here we go. Penny, did you miss me, punk batch? Sin City family chased out from Clyde's. Who got swung at? I'm Sway Skinner. I'm Way Skinner. Okay. Then this says Sin City family celebrates Julie's birthday and got her looking fat and ugly. Sin City family dropping views, causing fights. Promoter make tragic cry. Penny and Julie get pulled over. Penny responds to Tuesday and Clyde. Jepricon makes a petty penny. Promoters get to Walmart Queen. Who is so many? Shit, 10,000 views, 9,000 views. Now, The Legend versus Papi Chulo. And what they say, if they give super chats, their family. Okay. Y'all see this? He getting ready to go in. That was a, how long was that? That was a 4 hour, 6 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours. Sin City family deletes stream using the N word and lies about it. Former Sin City family viewers tell their story and Penny's new cash grab. Penny throws out threats after Archer's Finney appearance. Matt Ross parties too hard. Arch has a message for Bobby Bag, and they got Finney on everyone. Tragic parents kick him out on live. Sin City family doesn't run. Promoters cause Sin City family to delete live stream. So guys, I just wanted y'all to see. So since someone said that Finney didn't know how to make these thumbnails, these are some fire ass thumbnails. It's the thumbnail is what catches. Everyone knows if you're a content creator, your thumbnail, you want them light, colorful, you want them to be like high def because it'll grab the person's eye and they'll want to look at your video. And whoever was making these, hold on, let me turn this off. Whoever was making these thumbnails, okay, so 4 months ago, let me see, that's just a bunch of people on that one. Look at these fancy ass thumbnails. So Archives made these. Tragic is welcome to Arizona. Finney's Oprah giveaway. What they say? They were our viewers first. That's what man. Then they say, I think it's Finney. Pull over. Then oh hell no, go. Look at that. They were they're mocking him because they took his people. Then it says, we gotta go fight. Call out scammers and a dance off. Then it says, Penny admits he's broke while proposing and other disrespects Mark. Oh Lord, that was 1 year ago. See, it started about a year ago, and that it ends. Maybe this was like the first one. Let me look at this.
Riot, bringing weapons next time. Yeah, stab everybody.
You know, and then you mentioned other side of life.
Talking about I need to pull some weeds out. There's some channels popping up. I'm gonna do this and that. I'm like, whoa. So it was like he was getting his troops riled up.
Woo! Well, we see. So someone who told me that, who said that he didn't know how to make them videos. I'm going by what y'all said now. Let me see. Do you think Finney's wife had it today? Dia wore any dances? Finney didn't know how to. Steve D said that. Steve D. Okay. Steve said Finney didn't know how to make them fancy thumbnails. Maybe that's why Archives took her. Oh, Archives is a woman. So Archives was doing it. I thought Archives was a man. Okay. Duke of Earl. D. Ware admitted on Wack 100 he hated Manny from the beginning. Ooh, child. Okay, let's finish listening to him talk to this guy.
Every day. And after his streams, when he would say things like, you know, I'm like, I get it, dog. You got to play your role. You're doing what you're doing on your stream. Hold on.
Yes, take it.
Oh, my wife that came in here. Right, no, we got that. Yeah. My wife just kind of concerned.
Oh no, it's cool. Salute to her for real.
So it's like I went to the family's house. This what got me to go on Wack Show. Let's say this.
Let's go.
I went to the family's house Monday night after the incident. Monday night. I was gonna go over there in the morning, but I really didn't know what to say or do, and I said, let me get my thoughts together, because when I went over there, it was the worst thing I've ever seen. Everyone was there. Kids, mom, dad, Bubbly's family, everyone was there. And I know the daughter. I actually knew the daughter before Finney. It's a really funny story, but we'll get to that. So
let's go.
I'm in my feelings. Understand this. Motherfuckers think I get online and talk shit and D-Ware don't care about nobody and this and that. I don't care about these people online. No, I don't. But the people I care about, and I cared about him because I knew if that was the opposite, Finney would. If I had passed away, if that was me getting shot, Finney would take care of it. Finney would try to do whatever he could for my wife. Because people they didn't see me and Finney at this concert or me and Finney backstage at the Genuine concert fucking around. They don't see all that. Finney actually came to my NFL.
I thought Archive was a man, so thank you guys. Archive is a woman, and allegedly, they say Finney didn't know how to make none of them fancy ass thumbnails and all that, and know how to create AI videos where Manny's wife is professing her love for him. Someone did that and sent it to him, and he played it on his channel and talked to her like she was really real and really saying Manny beats her, and I want you, Finney. I want a real man like you, Finney. So whoever was making all those videos and those thumbnails for Finney to go in and go at Manny, blood is on your hands, and you're aided and abetted is what you did.
FLPA meeting because he was a Cardinals fan, and I played for the Cardinals. So I took him to some like inside type of shit where he could see shit. Finney was a fan, like he was a fan of the Cardinals. I kind of felt like he was a fan of me at the beginning, like like this D-Ware used to play football, blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah.
So I took him to some of that stuff, and we got close. It was more than just that streaming shit. People see the Tuesday night, and that's all they see. Mm-hmm. And the reason when I seen Wack's thing, he was just going in and in and in. And my fault being in my emotions, thinking, let me talk to Wack. Maybe I could change some of his narrative about me. And like you said, when he wanted me to go on there, I thought he just wanted to do a one-on-one interview. Because actually I called him. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was just going to be a one-on-one. And I was running around doing some stuff. I had to get some x-rays for my surgery and stuff like that. And I had got back to him late. I wanted to talk to him a lot earlier to see how this was rolling. Because I know, a lot of people is going to pick up on this. And I didn't want to represent Finney in the wrong way. Because his family might be looking at this shit. You know what I mean?
Cool. So I can respect that.
So when we talked prior, it was real brief. And honestly, if I wasn't in my feelings and I didn't already tell him I was going to come on there and we had already talked about wrong, dog, I just need you to, one thing, I'll do this. I need you to pump that.
Oh, most definitely. That GoFundMe, yes, sir. That somebody, I don't know, Bert McGirt been keeping it in the chat going, but your mic, it sound like went out again, brother man.
His mic went out. He'll be back.
I can't hear you. But yeah, we definitely got that in rotation.
So Guapo says, I agree with you, Phil, about, whoever made those thumbnails and stuff. Yeah, they were giving him all of that information, and he was just the one that presented it out there. They were his accomplice. They were aiding and abetting in the teardown and the breakdown of a man who was already, let some people say, a little bit. That's what they said. I didn't know him. But whoever aided and abetted, you made all those pretty little thumbnails. You made videos and sent it to him, and all he did was go live. And look like on one of those videos, D-Ware is actually in the video. Hold on, let me go back. God dog it. I hit the wrong button. Present. Hold on, y'all. Let me look at something. No, that's not it.
Exist and get through with that, and it's good, traveling and all that we have to put on hold as well, for the wedding. It's a lot of money that we have to spend to give you guys food, drinks, music, and the place to party. So I hope you guys understand. We're spending thousands and thousands of dollars for this event, okay? And she's still.
I think they're talking about their wedding, but I want to go back. Hold on. Arizona couples night. Wait a minute. Where is that video that everything is about? Where is the one that I just saw?
I didn't know, baby.
No offense to anybody who rock them. I'm talking about for guys. Like I'm a boxer shorts type guy. I don't, especially when I think pajama pants is just lame.
Hold on, y'all. We got
Steve D Archives. Okay. Archives was on there. But where is that other video I was looking at? Is this it?
So they were saying that they can't tell if they took her head off, was she facing forward?
Now see how they're making fun of that woman, talking about I love Trump. You see how they would grab a picture and making fun of that woman? Child, let me get out of this video. They doing too damn much. Too damn much. Okay. But whoever made those thumbnails, you aided and abetted in the lead up to a double homicide. Is it possible that they bought some subscribers on Sin City Family Channel? I don't know, honey. I don't know. But my daughter mentioned to me subscribers doesn't mean anything. It's all about the views. Yeah. I got 36. If I don't get the views, it's not doing anything. You can have 100,000 subscribers. Some people have 1 million subscribers. And they only get less than 100,000 views per video sometimes. People don't come back and watch. You're not going to do anything. D-Ware fronted the money for all of that. He lied when he said he didn't. Okay, Pinocchio. Yes, I think D-Ware was the benefactor for the channel. Derik, okay. Benny also was always in Vegas. Go look at his lives. Okay. Yep. Like I said before, they were all making money out of Manny, so they were not going to stop the bullying. They didn't care about the consequences of their actions. They wanted to go deep in his pockets, and they did. They wanted to steal his viewers, and they did. But a lot of viewers they took wanted to go. Benny's channel was Sin City Dropout Club. Wow. It's a place where all the Sin City rejects went for comfort. Terry, that's some stalker shit. Finney people with Sin City Family, not Finney, and the screenshots and email to him. Watch Sin City Family, not Finney, and they screenshot. Yeah, Duke, but they kept being wishy-washy and going back and forth. Okay, let me play. Hold on.
But it sounds like your mic went out, D-Ware.
Hold on, man. What happened is my phone keeps going on. You know how you have when you're not doing nothing with it'll go into sleep.
Oh, when it blacks out, correct.
Yeah, so I gotta keep kind of just touching some shit because I gotta go in the settings and change that. But anyway, on to the like I said, after I talked to the family, it had came up. They showed me how much they wanted to raise for the GoFundMe, and it was at the point they changed it. At one time, it was like 22,000 they was trying to raise. And in my mind, I'm like, that's not going to be enough. But I told them, whatever, if it doesn't reach in the time what you need, I'll take care of the rest. Don't worry about that. I don't want them to have to worry about anything extra. You know what I mean? You're dealing with you're dealing with some horrible shit right now. I'll take care of the rest. You don't have to worry about that. But anyway, so I'm thinking they're going to need more than that. How can I help? It has to be someone kind of with a clear mind. How can I help them for life afterwards?
Okay.
There's 5 people that lived in that house under Finney and the wife. So understand. And they're all over 20, under 30. I don't want to give specific information out. And there's a grandchild.
Mm-hmm.
They live in that house. And before I left, the daughter had said, you know, we were talking and, you know, I'm asking her what she needs from anything. She's like, it's hard to even think right now because we still got to, after this, we got to figure out about the house. So, you know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, okay. At least let me, and I'm just saying this to myself. I'm not going online saying this and all this, trying for clout and all that. I'm saying this to myself. At least let me give them a year to be in there. If it came to that, I don't know, you know, it might be other, they might have other family members. I don't know. I'm just saying to myself.
So you said give them a year. You saying like you were gonna do the financial,
right?
Okay,
I'm not saying
okay.
because I don't want to say that they don't have money or anything. I'm not gonna say that.
I got you.
I'm just saying, in my mind, I'm thinking if I'm going to do that for him, for Finney would want me to do that for him because I was setting up. I was setting up a retirement account for him. He didn't really know. I'm in the stocks and trading.
You sound like you running a Ponzi scheme.
You know, investments and stuff like that. I was teaching him at the time. So we had set up something for his grandson, but he never put a
on bullshit. You ain't getting my money talking about you finna invest it. On bullshit. Look that little baby boy say on bullshit. He got some stocks and bonds I want you to invest in. I got some land in Africa I want to sell you.
beneficiary or anything in there. We was just getting started. So he had passed away by the time we could finish the shit. I just said, just get started, dog. You just need to get started. You know, put money in there, recurring, you know, he had recurring transfer going in there each week. So, so let's go back to the wax thing. One thing I'm not going to do is share what we talked about, share any texts, because that would be my ego talking. That would be me saying, nah, Wack, look, this is how it happened with Wack. I'm not doing that. I'm going to take that ass whipping he gave me, and I'm going to eat it. Because once I seen that GoFundMe, I said, I'm going to eat this. It's not about me. It's not about me being tough guy right now. And the one thing I said before I got on that podcast, I said, no matter what he does, I was warned, and I already know Wack. You gotta understand, I've dealt with him before. He had done this to we're both within the entertainment business. He had done this to some.
Hold up, real quick. I'm sorry, blood is on a lot of their hands. Yeah. Yeah. Whoever made them thumbnails, archives, if you was doing all that behind the scene work, I'm sorry to say, but it is archived that you were complicit in the build up to a man's breakdown and a double homicide. It's in the archives. You feel me? All right, hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. So that's what he's saying now. Let me see. Let's listen to this real quick.
New at 10, a Valley couple was 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra is joining us in studio after speaking with their children.
Now this him talking to Wack. Now what we was listening to was him last night. This is.
Let me ask you a question. Who was wrong in that situation?
Bubbly. She said it. She apologized.
Now you didn't say that last night. You just be lying. I'm gonna have to call you out, sir. You're running Ponzi schemes. You, child, please.
Everybody admitted that. She shouldn't have went up to him.
All right, y'all, welcome back, man. It's part 2. The plot thickens. You're not going to believe what kicked this off. Let's go.
You need to file a report. This way, if you get a restraining order against him or something, if you do something to him, now there's a paper trail. Kenny was never
why Kenny didn't want to get a restraining order?
Kenny was never about calling the police.
Hold on. I didn't say that.
Huh?
But you really want to know why Kenny didn't want to get a restraining order? I want to see if you're going to keep it real.
I'm going to keep it real with you. Go ahead.
Kenny didn't want to get a restraining order. I'm going to tell you why. Because in those restraining orders, it also restricts people from social media contacts as well. I'm going to be real. Kenny kept going hard at Manny and didn't let off. I'm going to tell you why. Because that's the only way he got views. So if he go file a restraining order on Manny, he shoots himself in the foot, and now he can't run his content no more.
Right. I don't disagree with that. So this is what people are telling him. This is what actually I'm telling him. I didn't know what you were saying. I didn't know that, period. So maybe he knew that. Maybe he figured that out. Whatever.
Everybody know that.
Okay. Hold on, Wax. He did file a report. Now, I don't know if he was going to try to get a restraining order later or what, but he filed a report. They had a court date. There was a court date before it happened, like 2 weeks or 2 weeks.
Okay, so what did he do? What content did he do? After that incident, if 2 weeks prior, he pushed him in the back and that's it. Penny must have done or said something between that 2 weeks leading up to this unaliving date to push this dude over the edge.
He's been pushing him for 2 years. Understand this?
No, let's not factor that in because he would have unalived him the day he poked him in the back.
I don't think he would have done it there. I see what you're saying.
He did it on the strip.
I know. It was just Penny had people with him. Like he was with.
That didn't matter. The boy had a
Listen to what I'm saying though. We don't know why he did.
Manny got on some skull rings. I wouldn't teardrop. It wouldn't surprise me, child, the way he walked up in that on that strip like it wasn't nothing. He had his mind. You know how folks say my mind is on Jesus? His mind was on something else. And it wasn't Jesus.
He didn't do it then. And he could have done it when he pepper sprayed Bubbly. Why did he?
I wonder if the police will investigate Mr. Ware. The attorney gonna have everybody looking. Archives, one busy little beaver. I'm sorry, I don't believe a word he is saying. To me, he is using their demise to make money for them. What got me is when he said, because I got investments, I was helping him. So Finney was giving you his money. I'd rather deal with, let me go through my 401k with my job or something. I'm not giving your little self my money. Talking about you got some stocks and bonds and you investments and you going to set up his retirement plan. Why? So you can keep living good in Arizona? Let me stop before that man come find me.
You do it then. We don't know. Only he knows that.
No, I'm asking you because you was following the content, right?
Right. I know.
Content didn't run.
I don't know what's in Manny's mind. I don't know why.
No, when I'm asking you, like the content that didn't run.
Oh, it's on his hand. Oh, when he put, whoop, that would have scared me right there when I saw that video. Him pointing. I should have been the first to know, my friend. You're my biggest fan. Although he didn't call no names. If you knew, you knew. Because he feeling guilty. They say Manny was a G. I agree, Freddie. He's trying to ignore that he may have been the reason they were if what you guys say is true about, because I heard Finney say, y'all be sending me these videos. Whoever was putting that stuff together, whoever would make his thumbnail for every video and live. But now They were the only one when it all came down to it. It was him looking into the camera, and then the wife. Wait a minute, don't you start that shit? And then bam, it was the only two. It all came back to them, and everybody else can go home to their families. Trying to think of that movie with Robert De Niro. That woman told on her husband and said she thought he was the one that did it, and they murked her husband. She looking out on the porch. Everybody with their husband, and her and her son standing on the porch. He ain't got no daddy because she done snitched on her own husband, and he wasn't even guilty. Anyway.
After that, within those 2 weeks leading up to this unaliving day, Penny must have ran stuff. Did he run it on the white? Is that the white content I saw? Or what he must have did or said something?
No, he just kept doing, he just kept up with the same he's been doing, talking, making fun, exposing Manny. But it wasn't just Finney that got to Manny. It wasn't just with Finney.
Yeah, he probably a little flashy. You know, I played with the Cowboys. I played with America's team. You know, he probably throw that out there that he played with my team. He played for America's team once upon a time. So I'm sure he used that. Yeah, I'm sure he uses that he played for America's team once upon a time. And he just was fast talking them. Because if I'm not gonna just give my money. Well, maybe D Ware and Associates. He got a big old office building. He got a big staff and all of that. I mean, is it truly legit? I'm not doing that. Then he's saying, I thought he was a fan. At first, I thought he was a fan of mine. Like Finney was running like he. I'm not so sure. You know, you gotta trust no one and suspect everyone. First of all, Finney should have been like, I thought he was cool with Manny first. So, and allegedly Manny was doing the same thing, but now you cool with Finney. So it's okay when they do it, but you got a problem when he did it. That should have been shady. That was your boy. You cool. Now you just gonna flip on him, and now you cool with me. That should have been that should have been Finney's. But I think Finney some people just. I think Ware got more street sense than Finney, and Manny definitely got more street sense. When I say that, I mean, I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just saying, well, this man here gonna say it too.
Yeah, you too. The plot is saying he was right there with Finney.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. I was there up until about 3 months ago. I pulled off of everything because it wasn't going nowhere. It was like, what's the end game? For me, that's me.
I know. Who is they? Who the F is they? Who is they? I'm with you on that one. Who the fuck is they? You.
I can't tell that grown
So
man.
you was the one giving Finney the content on Manny because you knew Manny.
Nah, the Manny was providing content himself.
So he said you was giving the content. I think and see what they were giving him them thumbnails and I just don't think that Finney sat down and took time to make that AI video of Julie because he said somebody sent. I don't think whoever sent him that video, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
All right, come on,
dude. Manny was providing the content himself, talking online. You think Manny didn't do? I'm gonna tell you something.
I don't know nothing about either one.
That's what I'm telling you. So why do I need to provide Finney with content? Like what content? Give me an example of what content I provide.
Right, I know I said that, but it's Derik Ware. I don't even remember him. But he said he wasn't a starter.
Listen, you know I run the 100 side of the trenches as well. But people leave places that they did and they know stuff. The first thing they do is they give up that information because they want us to go out. So I'm thinking when you kind of, for whatever reason, when you left Manny, whatever you were doing with Manny parted your ways, I know you have to tell Finney No,
everybody, see, this is what people don't get, and maybe I need somebody here to back me up on that. It's just me saying this. Everybody left Manny. Manny.
We talking about you, Derik.
But why did y'all leave Manny? What did Manny do that was so horrible? But I ain't talking about, I'm talking about a year or so ago. What did he do that was so horrible for everybody to leave him? I mean, if you truly supported him, what did he do that was so horrible? What did he do? I mean, this is online. This is an illusion. It's an experience. You're online. You're in other states. Some of you may be in another. Come on. What did he do to you that was so bad? Damn. Did he reach out and touch you? Then what? I know he was driven to do that later, almost 2 years later. But I'm talking about when everybody first left him. That supposedly, like you, D. Where? Why did you leave him? You was that was your boy first.
Okay, I left Manny for my own reasons.
Yeah, I'm talking about you. I ain't talking about everybody. I'm saying when you left Manny. No information.
Here's what I'm saying. It wasn't Finney that just pushed Manny. If I was there with Finney, I would have probably got the first. Trust me on that. He hated me. I was doing to him. But he had it coming.
He said he hated it. All the shit I was doing to him. See? What were you doing? Why was you doing it? And you know that man couldn't compete with you. You got more money. You got more. You dirty, man. You dirty. You dirty. But every dog got his day. And you know what? My grandfather told me a dirty dog got two. Every dog got his day, but a dirty dog got two of them. And karma will spin the block on you. It'll get up and look for you. It will find you. This is pissing me off.
So I'm asking you, man to man.
Put my hands on him.
I'm asking you, man to man. Did you ever give any information as power to antagonize Manny?
If you want to say, as far as showing him how to run StreamYard,
about that.
No, like I didn't know Manny's address. We weren't that close.
No, I ain't talking about the address.
Damn, he cut him off. Hold up. Woo, wait a minute. He was gonna say, as far as showing him how to run StreamYard, you showed him how to run StreamYard and stuff. You did this with your smart ass.
I'm saying I didn't know any of that type of information to give him. Put it that
You
way.
made a new one of his legs is shorter than the other.
No, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't that close with Manny, is what I'm saying. I knew him. We wasn't best friends. I rode his car a few times. We hung out. I was on the streams, this and that. We were not like.
I mean, once you ride in this car, that's close. You know,
right? He gave me a ride back to the hotel. That's not. He don't know. He didn't know where I live. I didn't know where he lived. When you go to a man's house, I figure you're close. I didn't go to his house.
Okay, so did you, when you pulled back 3 months ago, did you tell Finney, hey bro, you need to let this go?
Oh yeah, we had many conversations like that. Let me just finish.
After you done showed him how to use StreamYard, showed him how to do all that, he done got all those super chats and all those people. He don't want to let go now. He in too deep. He don't want to talk about fantasy football no more. He don't want to pick no starters for his fantasy football team and see if he can build a good team and win. No, he want to get online and talk about somebody.
He even said it on a live stream when he had about 600 or 700 people watching live. Like, dog, stop doing this. Guess what happens? Beware, you a hater. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Because his channel is jumping.
So now he wants to make it look like he's going to be the savior.
You ain't got no channel, yada, yada, yada. Every time I would.
Yeah, he running game with that stocks and bond shit. I wouldn't give him my money. I'd rather go to the casino on Vegas on Bellagio Drive and try to win.
No, I'm saying what Finney said. We don't care about
no, but what Finney said, nah, pepper sprayed his wife. Let me just tell you what else happened. Let me just tell you.
Stop right there.
Go ahead.
You saying Manny pepper sprayed his wife.
Right.
The same wife that he just unalive.
Right.
Let me tell you why I called him. We're going to get to the story. Let me tell you another reason why I called him a goober. So how long ago did this happen? This pepper spraying his wife. How long ago?
Halloween, October 23. Let me say something real fast, though. Let me just say something real quick, and I'm gonna let you.
That's like 18 months.
Let me say something real fast. The thing about social media and why I got off.
Let me tell you something. I have a brother in Detroit. He was bullied, and his mother died, and a man got his mother's funeral and played her funeral and did a live on it and talked about his deceased mother in the casket, talked about her makeup and everything, put her on an AI thing and made a deceased woman dance. He went to that man's state in Detroit, city. He went to Detroit. Said he was gonna go live when he got there. You know what he did? He didn't do what Finney did. He recorded it, and when he got back to his state, then he put up and say, "I'm live," because he knew that man who he had been dogging his deceased mother and he's gonna pull up on him and beat his ass. So that's what you need to do. Just a little quick story, y'all.
All that, everybody can say whatever they want to say and get away with it. Period. And it don't have to be truthful, but other people are feeding into that. So it's like I'm not gonna, you can say whatever you want. I know the man personally.
No, we're going over that event. What I'm saying,
it's going over the event, but you saying your opinion. You're stating your opinion. It's not facts. You're not stating facts. You state what you say the facts, because you haven't been with the situation the whole time. Those are not facts.
Okay, no, I'm going to give you some facts.
Give me some facts then.
Off of what you told me and what I saw.
And I don't mind being educated. I'm not here to like.
Yeah, I mean, no, we ain't got no, you're a brother, my brother. 18 months ago, this dude Manny pepper sprayed Finney's wife. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. They've been going through what they're going through, whatever. Dude, 2 weeks prior to this, Manny poked Finney in the back, whatever happened, right? This night, the day or two prior to, from what I saw, when he's showing where he's at in Vegas, the Manny dude is showing, I pulled up there and you weren't there. Now we know that he'll pull up on him because he did it when he poked him in the back. And now he's letting them know he's looking for him.
Right.
So my thing is, when they had the phone set up, or however they had set up, from what it looks to me, correct me if I'm wrong, beware, Finney saw Manny walk by the first time.
Yep.
Then he doubled back. This is the same man who pepper sprayed his wife. So my thing is, upon seeing Manny, and you tell me this dude's 6'4", right? Finney, why wasn't it forward progress at Manny to protect his wife? If he would have did what he was supposed to do and rushed the dude, he would have saved his wife's life and probably saved his life. He might would have got it off, but at 6'4", how tall is Manny? I don't know. How big is he?
Probably like 5'2" at the most.
Maybe 5'2", you got to do 6'4". Me and you both know, right, that he could have subdued dude, because dude get off like 8 shots. He get off 4-5 in him, and then I guess he turned the barrel on his wife.
You got 2 more.
So this is.
Yep. Y'all know what? The computer's messing up. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my computer, but anyway, we almost through. What we at? Oh, we got 12 minutes, and we
This is what
stopped.
I mean by mentally. I don't think he was in the right space of reading this dude because he never read that this dude was a threat even after he maced his wife 18 months ago. He should have been wearing whooping based upon that. So all I'm saying is once you see this dude walk behind you, instead of saying, oh, there he goes right there.
Please do.
It should have been, one, my wife here, he makes my wife, so I know dude to do something. Two, he been making threats about unaliving me. Three, I'm 6'4", he 5'2". So I'm gonna deal with him close combat to protect my wife. I gotta call him a goober. I know him, but with all these elements and these things, brother to brother, I think he thought it was a game. I think he was on.
So the Sin City family name is copyrighted. Yeah, he's saying that he think Finney thought this was a game. Listen,
this YouTube and not taking this dude serious that he was trolling.
And I'm not gonna go against that. I don't. He was slipping. I believe he was slipping. I also believe he was flipping because these type of interactions have happened before without Manny doing anything. Now, I'm
he makes it
listen, if I'm in your shoes, I don't know Philly personally, I'm gonna say the same.
Okay.
After seeing that, what the nigga, you slipping, like, come on, really? You gonna do all this and you gonna be in the city? I think everybody was kind of slipping, like, this guy ain't about that life. He ain't doing that. Even I was like, I didn't think he would do it. It surprised me because honestly, I thought he had too much to lose. Not that,
when I played this the first time, I said he did have something to lose, but y'all had already took it, so he didn't have it to lose anymore because it was taken.
But once you do that, he's done. You agree with me? He's
okay,
done, right?
I agree with you, but listen, what's the term we always use? Crash out.
Right. I'm older. I'm 55. I'm in my, you know what I mean? Me, after a certain point, if you don't know them, leave him alone. Because you don't know what he's going to do. Especially.
So he's 55. He's 10 years older than Finney. He was probably, what's the word? I'm conning him.
Okay.
If they don't have nothing to lose. I honestly thought Manny had something to lose.
So were you the reason why Finney
So now that's him. Wait a minute.
was so comfortable continuing the trolling?
Oh, no. The thing about Finney, from day one when he started, and we could probably go back and find the stream, I said, this is a bad idea. This ain't gonna end right. You shouldn't do this. So they hate like.
So I wonder. I would really like to find that first video. I would really like to find that first video that they did. Look at all these. Oops. Hold up. He has seasons. He has seasons. Season 1, season 2. That's season 2. Where's season 1 at? Let me go to the lives. That's season 3. Let me go to season 1. That's season 2. Season 1. Okay, we're in season 1. Look at these thumbnails. Look at these thumbnails. I mean, I don't know. Whew, it's a lot of them. 1 year. See, like these videos right here, 73 views, 136 views, 71 views, 117 views, 155. Okay, this one, Fremont costume hunting, 3.9 views. Fremont recap with Sin City Finney. Uh-oh, Sin City Finney. He has started. And then maybe this, guess what else Sin City Family Manny did to me? Let me listen to this. 31 minutes.
You bagging on me, Sunshine, in my lips chat? I didn't take it down, of course. Why would I do that? I mean, I'm a small streamer. I had pretty much the whole Vegas streaming community watching. So why would I take it down? So of course I didn't take it down. It was taken down for just being an inexperienced YouTuber. You went from 7 to 35 is hit. Yeah, I honestly don't even, to be real, bro, keep it all real, y'all. I ain't even get on here to be a Vegas YouTuber. But I mean, I guess now I'm gonna be the 600. Shout out 600. I'm gonna be the Charleston White. I'm gonna be the who else is I'm gonna be one of those guys in the Vegas community. So let me tell y'all what's going on. Facts, James Cash. So originally, everybody want to know, like, how did I even know Manny? Like, why did we cross paths to even get mazed? And like I said on the previous video, my wife was all the way wrong. So we ain't gonna keep saying it no more. She was wrong for going up to do it. We land on ours. We take ours over the chin. We was wrong for that. But this pepper spray, I mean, I don't think that fit the. I don't think that fit the. I don't think that fit what she did to him. So what I was doing is I was sitting around thinking, because I'm not on here every day. Like, and if I am on here every day, I'm not always in this community. This community, like the people that do Vegas streams, they fight over about 10K views every night. So amongst all the streamers that go out there on Vegas, there's about 10K. So, excuse me. Pepper spray is a cow remove. So not to say that that's a small market. 10K is a big market, but if you look around YouTube, I mean, I could just tell you what I watch. Like, I watch catfishing channels. All YouTubers do the same thing. The catfishing channels, they got rivals and they fight over views also. I watch the 2K. I watch NBA 2K. The 2K viewers, they fight over views. They fight amongst each other. All the little communities fight amongst each other. I say that to say, this is the Vegas community. So of course, a lot of people, they cut the cable, they cut the cord, they cut the cable. So now they come to YouTube every day. This is free. You can come to YouTube for free. So now a lot of these people watch Manny every day. So now they're his YouTube. I mean, they're he's their celebrity. He's their VH1. That's he's substitute for that. If you watch somebody every day, you start feeling like that's your family. So I say that again to try to get this all and make it a point. So I say that because let me back up, because I came on here to start this because I'm actually about to do what I care about. My fantasy football is what I care about. I don't really, Vegas is, I come in here and look every other day or every now and then just to see what's going on. But I do other stuff all day. Like, this is like my fifth one down the line. So I'm actually gonna have a fantasy meeting with my guys next. Don't expect no views. I've been doing it way before this Vegas stuff, but I know I hadn't said nothing to everybody, so I wanted to clear it up so you guys wouldn't come in Well, you guys can come in there if you want, but so you wouldn't be asking Vegas questions. So I'm going to get around to my plan, and I hope I'm going to need everybody else to join me to execute this. So I used to watch Manny when he was he still was working. He was a helicopter guy. So this tells you. So I'm talking to just to let everybody know, I'm talking to Sin City family fans that never get to hear the bad stuff, because Manny is great at hiding anything negative that goes on. He's good. He even got my video shut down, making rookie mistakes, but it had negative stuff that he didn't want to get out because he preaches positive on his channel. So, hey there, Darcy. So I'm not gonna read the chat, y'all, because I'm trying to remember everything that I want to say, and then I'll go back and read the chat. And also, I got my other meeting at 7:30. So I'm gonna keep it real. All right. So I used to watch Manny way back when he was the helicopter guy. So if you guys been to Vegas, or if you haven't been to Vegas, the helicopter people, when you're walking down the strip, they're the people that asking you, hey, you gonna be in town tomorrow, telling you what they can give you. So they're great manipulators. They're great at talking to people. You got to be able to take rejection. So that's why Manny is good at what he do. So I started watching Manny around, I think that's pandemic time. Manny is kind of respects. So I started watching Manny around pandemic time just to see Vegas from the comfort of my house. And my wife used to watch like Turn It Up World and Jacob and Norma. All those people, when I say that 10K of people, they're surpassed that. They're surpassed that. Manny ain't on their level. So sorry if I even put him close to that. He's not on that level. Those people, when they come on, they get instant what he gets double. Like they have that, what he gets for the whole night, they have it watching live. So that's what he always wanted to get to, but he'll never make it there because he has drama involved. Drama, those people never had drama to get where they were. So I say, I used to watch him way back then, and I stopped around the time when, because a lot of people in the chat were saying when he fired the mods, that's around the time I stopped. But the problem with, and the reason was, is not because he did with the mods, was he created, all right, so right now, if you go look at Sin City Family's chat right now, none of those people chatted. None of those people even knew who Manny was at the time when a lot of these channels that are created now have been started. If Manny was a smart guy, he wouldn't have never turned his back on all those people, because all those people now are his competitors now. Back then, Urban AZ didn't exist. Back then, I hate to say it, but Graphic One didn't exist. Cash or Crash was just starting out. Cash or Crash don't get in this stuff. Shout out to Cash or Crash, but I'm just telling you, setting this table at where it was. He could have had it made. He was only going up against Bob Dingo, who didn't even live in Vegas, and he blew it. So long story short, just to let y'all know. So what I did is, because Manny does not want anything to get out. Like, he doesn't want any negativity to get out. So what I'm going to do now is because what I saw the other day when I posted was that video had 4,000 views on it. I don't even have 300 subscribers. So what I know is a lot of people want to know behind the scenes. So what I'm going to do is next Monday, I'm going to do a stream, and I'm going to invite, everybody's invited. You guys saw how I did it last time. You could come on, you could join.
And this was the beginning of the end. For this right here is when he's making up his mind to go after Manny. He that's pretty much what he's saying. That's what he's leading up to. Hey, Vanessa. Hold on. I remember Duke, he leaving his mods. Hey PP, hey Vanessa. I can't believe I'm still following this story. This is a story of 4 lost people. Yes. And what we're doing, we're looking back to see how it started. And this video we're watching right here is when he made up in his mind after he saw he had 4,000 people and got 4,000 views on that live. When he finna go for Manny.
If you don't feel comfortable at gmail.com, you can send in any story, any video, anything dealing with Sin City family. We're going to discuss it. We're going to have a live.
He says, send me any information you have on Sin City family. We're going to have a live and we're going to discuss it. Biggest mistake of his life.
Extremely discuss it. But as Finney always does, he's fair, just like he was last time. I'm going to open the platform for Sin City family, supporters, even Sin City family to come in, and if they feel like something in the was said that maybe not be true, they want to elaborate on something, it'll be open for them. But the main focus of the live stream is going to be, we're just going to, because he's been around a long time. He's had like a slew of different supporters through the times. He had the guys that I originally started with, the Redubs, the Lindsay of the world. And sorry, y'all, if y'all don't like me using your name. I'm sorry. Come and gangbang on me in the chat. Do whatever you want, but sorry, I'm just telling my story. So originally we got that crew. So we got people that stopped around that crew. Then we got the next crew. Because when I was watching him, the second person I told you, he wasn't even watching then. So he's come along and got kicked out since then. We got people like Steve D who's come along, who's got done dirty behind the scenes. All that kind of stuff is the stuff I want to talk about on the stream. And I just want his new supporters just to know who they're following. Another thing that I want to do that day, we do it on that Monday. It's either going to be that Monday or Tuesday. As you guys see, the algorithm is going to get it out there. So it's 67 people watching. I don't even have that many subscribers for 67 people to be watching. But so it's going to be people watching, Manny. So again, send anything you got to sincityfinney@gmail.com. If you don't feel comfortable coming on telling your story or telling.
I never like when people say I'm going to tell my story. I don't believe in that story time shit. But he created an email, Sin City Finney. He even took his handle. He was really gunning for him. I mean, I'm just sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. This is the beginning of the end right here.
Whatever you have for us, I'm going to gather. That's why I'm giving you guys a week. I'm going to gather everything together. I'm going to gather it all together. And say somebody email me and they say on there, Finney, I don't want to come on and talk on myself, but I want my story told. I will read that out for you guys. So that's what we're going to do. I'm the new Charleston White of the Vegas streams. You either going to love me or you're going to hate me. That email address again, because I am peeking at the chat, is sincityfinney@gmail.com.
And y'all know who Charleston White is. He talk a whole lot of shiggity.
Shout out to Sin City. All right, so let me read some chats. I am, like I said, I just came on here to spread the word. Anybody that want to elaborate on it to make this any better, because I am freestyling. So anybody that want to elaborate, anybody that want to got suggestions that we can make this better, Finney is for the people. I'm not on here to try to make no money. I don't need no money off no YouTube. I ain't trying to get monetized. None of that. I can care less. So you actually picked on a good one, man, because it's hands free. I do want to say though, you guys were going nuts in the chat, and whatever somebody say in my chat, I don't necessarily I say what I want to say on the screen. So whatever they say in the chat, some people was a little harsh. I'm superstitious. I don't believe in saying some of the stuff they were saying, but it is what it is. So let me scroll through these chats real quick, and that's the deal. Anybody feel like joining it? Let me open it up because I do got a little bit of time. Anybody want to join and say something tonight? You definitely will be welcome. Let me put it in the chat. If you want to join and just say hi if you want to. Come in. Let me come in and read a couple of chats, and then I'm gonna get off, and then that's gonna be our plan. And all Sin City family is welcome to come in because there might be some cap in some of this story. I don't want the cap out there, so definitely you'll be welcome on here. And if you want to come in and you want to talk about me on the stream, all that's welcome. How do you know it was Manny that got the video removed? Manny is it got removed because they tell you who got it removed. They tell you because I used his. Somebody talked me into the chat. They said, go to look at Manny's stream today. He was talking shit. So then when I went to his stream, that was my big mistake. He was able to copyright me. So
somebody learned and see he didn't know how to counter. Somebody taught him how to counter and get his videos back. I wonder who taught him how to do that because he didn't know how to do that. So whoever was back there helping him, you are complicit. Okay. So that was his first. That was the video he did, letting you know he was coming. God dog, did he go all the way back up to the top? Oh, I wanted to see. Hold up, y'all. I just wanted to see. Hold on. Oh, this is all. Okay. Fremont at Black Sin City family, Sin City Finney. Child, he said he the Black Sin City family. Oh my goodness. Guess what else? Sin City family. Okay, that was the one. Then Blue Zone. So Sin City family, he did this one. Okay, see, they didn't start. I'm looking for when he first got the first. When did the thumbnails start coming in? Right now, see, these are not professional thumbnails. This week's Sin City Family News, also a recap of D-Ware and let me look at this one. Decap and Yoli combo. Okay. Nobody joined him. Nobody was joining yet, I guess. Okay. No. Sin City family Manny pepper spraying somebody. Warning reaction to the actions part. Did Sin City family what? Sin City family Christmas stream invite sent to Manny or Julie. See, he started just going. Every video from then on became about Manny and his views from 136 right here, fantasy football. This next video is about Sin City, 3.9 thousand. It all started with Manny a year ago, 5.8 thousand, 6.8. This one only had 369. Oh, this is Blue Zone mid-season review plus Hall of Fame. Oh, see, they talking football. Sin City family. He only got views when he put Sin City in the title. And so New Year's 2024, he was in Las Vegas, active shooter. Oh, that's ironic. P. Manny, you created a monster. Oh, Lord. What the heck? The title of this video is P. Manny, you created a monster.
I just wanted you to be a part of this. This is your type of shit. My crowd is your type of shit. They for all the shit. Who I be? They for all the shit. I got some who I bees in here that don't play. Try them. Watch. I got some people here. Jeepers is a real one. Shout out to Jeepers.
Okay, so that's P. Manny, you created a monster. P. Manny, are you okay? Special guest appearance, Jersey Girl. Westgate, Arizona, Yard House Walk. Did you hear what P. Manny had to say about subscribers? Let's talk. Who said my channel was going? P. Manny, nobody likes a liar. Fremont Finney in the building. All right, Fremont Finney in the building. Fremont Finney in the building, part 2. Fremont Finney. He taking over Fremont Street. Okay. And here's where they started making his things, I think. Right here, maybe. Here's where the nice, colorful thumbnails start. Tuesday will never be the same. Reaction to the reaction. Okay, so that's where it started. Then from then on, you see it's pretty much a lot of, you get all of these big pause. Finney live reactions show Sin City family or anybody who ain't here. What is he talking about?
All this time. Finney that had enemy. Welcome them. Well, I welcome them back. Shout out Bubbly. You just got in my camera. Okay. But yeah, Finney just want to reiterate better position. Reiterate why what we about, man. We here for you to pretty much just clear the air on anything. Mainly we love Sin City stanky family stories because they created and started this, and then now on Tuesdays they try to come. It just sounds like I could look at his stuff before the pandemic. Like the pandemic put a light on it, put a light on Vegas Street, on a lot of Vegas. The pandemic changed YouTube for people. It changed a lot for people. But yeah, when the pandemic first started, Mark was already out there. He already had a channel. So yeah, this guy's been around forever. Much love to him. Much appreciated.
Well, here's what's going to happen though.
Face on my stream.
Trust me, I got a lot of hate for showing up in here, and I don't know why, because like you said, I didn't come in here and trash anybody. I just came in here and said my opinion. Anyway, this whole vertical thing, just so you guys know, it's going to put me behind everybody. Everybody's going to pass me because they're doing vertical all the time. It's not my thing. I'm going to do vertical every now and then. I got into this to make videos.
Man, shout out Jim Jones. Go get a real name. That is funny though.
I was talking with Manny. He was fine with me. Just like I can still talk to somebody who's still on the Sin City family, and I'm okay with them because I don't care who you mess with, because I like the person for who and what they are. Whatever you like, that's your business, or whatever you're into is your business. As long as you.
So I just wanted to go back to the beginning of the beef, to some of the first videos. And these are the first videos, as you can tell, they weren't so put together, but he's starting to get people coming on to the panel now to help him or to do whatever they plan on doing to Manny. Cha. 10 days ago. Wow. 130, 57. So this still was 10. Let me see what they was doing 10 days ago, just 10 days ago.
Fanny won't have none of this. Fanny won't have none of this, but for streaming purposes, what was I talking about? Dang, easily distracted. Oh, I need to send archives a link, y'all. All right, let's see.
Proud of you. Good dog.
All right, let me clean. I'm trying to clean house. Let's see.
Congratulations.
It's called season 3, number 10. Who is the cyber bully?
Congratulations, R.I.Dub.
So I think this is when this archive person comes up. Let me see.
Somebody get on that. Somebody, JC, you are the creator of creators. JC, you're gonna be the first one to sample us something. We need the one with for me right there hanging on the net.
Yeah,
And we
the
need a
sample's got to be long enough where they make a full helicopter rotations.
All right, y'all.
Okay, so that was 10 days ago. Las Vegas, Finney, I'm here. This one got him on the back of somebody. Let me see what this is talking about. Somebody gifted Finney the Legend 5 memberships. He had memberships going.
We're gonna do something with it one day. We're gonna do something with it. It's monetized. Why not? You know, people die to get monetized channels. You know, we got two.
He say people die to get monetized channels. This is so creepy. When you remember that first video he did when he say, I only got 300 subscribers. I don't need YouTube money. I don't want to be monetized. Wait, let's play this again.
Showing what's our homie name to do the neon signs? Caesar. Showing our homie Caesar love. Yeah. All right. So he get a here we go. This is Caesar's work, y'all. If y'all want some stuff like this done, get with I think Caesar's part of Yayo gang. Get with Caesar. And this is his work. Here we go.
Now to take the music out of it, but you can see the work.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he did that? That's tight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's dope, y'all. So like as y'all can use your imagination. Y'all can use your imagination. I mean, you can see what kind of different stuff he could do. Did my camera change? Y'all can see the different kind of stuff because I was seeing my back window and everything. I think my camera switched. But yeah, y'all can see what different kind of stuff he can do. And just use your imagination for what you would need him for and get with Caesar. That looked pretty dope. Hook me up, Caesar. I'm just
Yeah. That's expensive work, I believe. So
okay.
But definitely hit him up. Maybe you give a little discount. Who knows?
Look at my chat, man. My chat know how to look out for their boy. Look at this. Shout out to Lulu Guzman. Lulu. All right, so shout out to everybody that's booed up on their picture. Shout out to Lulu and her man. Or is Lulu the guy? Which one is Lulu, Archives?
I think the female.
Okay.
I don't hear a
shout
lot
out
of
to
males with Lulu.
I know. All right, you're right. Shout out to Lulu and her man. Happy Tuesday, Finney on Yayo family. Shout out to Lulu Guzman. And thank you for being here on the Tuesday, man. We got love for the Yayo gang. We got love for y'all. We all won, y'all. We all won. I'm gonna be mad at Yayo gang if they was in Vegas and we didn't link up though. Hold on. They got a fuck G1 sign? They playing around with the signs if they got a fuck G1 sign. Do they got what archives?
Yeah, and I think a Grimace one also we showed before.
We did?
We showed the Grimace one. I don't know if we showed the G1 one. But yeah, so he does custom work.
Johnny's broke ass needs a donated sign and say, I need money. And any show is the only place I can dream about it. Okay, shout out Johnny, y'all. How you say this name, Archives?
I believe Feng Shui.
Feng Shui. Valet Feng Shui. Shout out to Feng Shui. Phineas won. Mr. Longstick. All right, so the couple, did I explain that on the live? So the couple that was there the second night on Fremont, they was actually there the first night too. And Mr. Longstick, you let me call you Jesse all fucking night, and your fucking name ain't Jesse. I was getting you and Jesse mixed up. Thank me for this. Happy birthday to Texas Jen. Back, and we still gonna love you the same way.
And when I woke up like at 2 p.m., I was good. Are you almost done, Yuli? Is Papa's behaving?
All right, guys. We are here live at the meet and motherfucking greet, boys. We got Valentin. Woo! I'm not alive. Sincerely family is in the building. Point blank and period. And a lot of y'all missed it. Because if you don't stay on the train, you get ran over. I don't give a fuck whose birthday it is.
So what they're doing, of course, is they're reviewing his video. The last one was April 2024. I was driving back from the eclipse. Okay. You jealous? Yes, jealousy takes many forms. But I have my opinion and you have your opinion, freedom of speech. Finney had $100 and $50 super chats. Child, I bet that was nice. Yep, true that PP. I'm telling you. At first he said he wasn't, he had 300 people. He didn't want to be a content. Well, y'all can't even see me right now. Hold on. He wasn't gonna be a content creator, then bam, next thing you know, child. Hello again. All right, Con, we still going. We finna get out of here. Minute. Old news. Yes. I mean, I never saw this. I just wanted to see what drove Manny to get to the point to where he wanted to unalive two people. And it looks like it started. I went all the way back to some of the first videos. And honey, they was gearing up to take him down.
Oh, Julie throwing it back.
You know we giving that back.
Look at her. She dressed in her
She had to hold on to that rail.
I think I heard both her knees crack.
Archives say, I think I heard both of her knees crack. Well, can you drop it like it's hot, Archives? Just sitting up, breaking folks down.
Hold on, let me ask Jay. What up, Jay?
What it do? Julie
Jay.
getting it in, huh?
Is that how the girls danced at the club last time you were there?
Yeah.
Is that the type of dress they
Sorry,
wore the
dog.
last
That's all
time
we
you were
get.
there?
That one's a little different, but I mean, that black one, yeah.
Yeah, right. The black one, yeah. But that green dress, I don't know what club that's at, but okay.
Hold on, I see. I hear Zelly popping in.
Oh, Archives never shows her face. I can't stand people. Never shows her face. Well, the woman talking is mean too. She's like, oh, Julie dropping it, huh? I heard both of her knees crack. Where your knees at, heifer?
Uh-oh.
What up, Z? I'm gonna start the video back, and then y'all can get y'all what else with once we finish the video, just so I can finish the video.
On me. On me.
And the granny shoes too. She got the slip-ons.
Feeling herself too.
She getting her groove on with the red pocketbook.
Looking over.
Guess who picked the club?
Hey, so oh, that's who picked the club?
I'm gonna guess she's
You
the
said
one who
that's who
picked the
picked
club because everyone in the club looks like they're about her age or younger.
You cut out, Archives. Everybody in the club, what?
Oh, I said everybody in the club looked like.
You right. Archives girl, I'm sorry. I'm just giving commentary, girl. Let me leave you alone. I don't know you. But I think that what happened to, I just think that bullying is wrong. I don't care who it's done to. It's wrong, is wrong, is wrong to go through somebody's content and play it every day and beat them down and they were looking at her purse. They were looking at how she dropped it. They were breaking Julie down. It didn't matter what she did. I can't believe how many people took part in destroying Manny. He had so many people going against him. I know how it is, child. I can believe it. Some people are just mean. I mean,
like they were her age or younger.
So now she's saying that the women look too young for Julie to hang out with. They were looking for flaws in everything these people did.
Oh, me.
It was me that cut out. My fault. I thought it was you, Archives. It was me. All right, so you said guess who picked the club and what happened?
I said everybody in that club looked like they were her age or younger. They look like maybe everyone had to be ID'd except for the Sin City family people because those other kids look like they're barely 21.
The sandwich.
Yeah. Shout out to the Chavez though. Chavez, you winning.
Mm-hmm. She got it right.
Yeah. Now I don't know if my baby girl can go out in just her bra, but that ain't me. That ain't me to judge. That make all other guys heat seek onto her.
There you are. There you are. Like
13 enough?
Sally looked like she got the van to load them all up.
Oh, hold on for mute.
We're going back to Japanese kitchen.
Julie before after. I need to go back on that. What's your reaction, Chana?
We're going back to Japanese kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, so Sally finally did her hair for her.
Okay.
Wow. This sounds so familiar. People would look at my hair. People, when people bully, they do the same shit. They use the same old tired ass shit. Looking at your clothes, looking at how you dance, looking at your hair. If you're gonna be a bully, get some new shit.
There's the rosy cheeks. Look at those cheeks.
Oh my. Oh, Finny, I hate you went down this road.
Is Sally a hairstylist?
Yeah. Why she waited this long to finally help that woman, I don't know. Because
oh wow,
thought they were friends.
So what's your verdict? Is it did you do a good job or?
Did she just work it?
What am I doing wrong? Oh. I gotta make it. I gotta finger it first. Love you, girl. It's good time.
Oh, come on.
Hold on. I'm the party. I'm the party. Don't join the party.
They didn't see if anybody like you had to, if you focused in and you knew what was on there, then I could y'all know I'm like
Okay. That's enough. So that's we see what they would do. They would get together and review the videos and just break them down piece by piece and use all his content to get views. And that's what Manny said. That's what Manny didn't like. And this is how we ended up where we are today. Finney could not stand Sin City Family, had over 50K. Archives, you mean and you know it. Yes, very true, Con. I believe that. These people that left Sin City Family that had thin skin went after him on Finney. The rest just went in their way. Like me. YouTube is just a TV show to me. Yep, same demons, different body. I think Manny was racist as well to murder Finney and Bubbly because this was Mexican. I don't think he would have murdered them. Manny was bullying his own supporters. He was doxing Finney and his former supporters. So was Manny setting up a live every day and reviewing? Well, Finney wasn't putting out any content that Manny could review because Finney was only putting out content where he was reviewing Manny's content. So was Manny doing videos every day on the Finneys and breaking down every little thing they did? I mean, was he doing? His channel gone. I can't go find it because when you go to Finney's channel, every video he reviewed, you know, he was reviewing Manny's stuff and then breaking it down, and they were talking about it. They would talk about Julie's cheeks, Julie's hair, how Julie danced, her red purse. You even had men talking about her red purse. Oh, how ironic is that? And then they just was breaking everything down, saying everybody looks younger or the age of people in the crowd. So what videos did Manny Wise review of Finney's? I'm thinking there couldn't have been any because all of Finney videos were him reviewing Manny videos. Am I making sense? I don't know. No, Manny would just comment about Finney's channel, but mostly did all his own content, but mostly live stream. Okay. Why troll him and his girl so hard if you know he's mentally unstable? I didn't even know. Only heard of all this stuff after Finney and Bubbly. Me too. Twitter got the answer. Oh yeah, Twitter. You know what? But Twitter show everything. Twitter shows everything. Beta male strategies. Welcome. What did I miss? Oh, okay. Beta male. Why troll? Yes. Finney was a reaction channel to everything Manny did. Finney became the voice for Manny's ex-supporters who was manipulated and scammed out of so much money. I mean, did man, when you say scammed, did Manny say he was selling something and they paid for it and they didn't get it? Or did they just send him money because they wanted to support him? And then when they became disgruntled, they say if you just cash out somebody or super chatting them, nobody can make nobody spend their money. It's not like I'm saying, hey, I'm a real estate agent or I'm a stocks and bonds lady. Give me your money and I can set up your retirement portfolio. Everything is everything. Yes, Twitter show bubbly deceased body. Oh my goodness, I don't want to go look at that. Are you serious? What the? Oh my goodness, they show the whole body. Oh Lord have mercy. Oh, I'm glad I didn't see that. I'm glad you told me. I don't want to. I'm not going over there. Man, it was selling T-shirts. Did they get their T-shirts when they ordered them? 100 what? The T-shirts was $100. What is that? I know people do sell. You know, those T-shirts be costing like $3 to $5. These people make them and they sell them for $35 and more. If I knew how to make it, but I don't know how to do that. But yes, these people are making a kid. Those T-shirts be cheap little T-shirts that cost from $3 to $5, 100% cotton or whatever, and they make a killing. I think people charge too much for T-shirts. Manny did a Sin City family live stream every single day, nonstop, from July 15th, 2021 to last weekend. Sorry for repeating. Oh, he did. Well, but the channel gone now. I saw it. It's stuck in my head now. Oh my God. I don't want to see it. Manny did a Sin City family live video every single day, nonstop. And he was playing music, so the only way he would get was the cash app. Okay. I didn't know until I looked at the video. I'm like, girl, I don't want to look at that video. Good comment, Steve. Up until last weekend, sorry for people. Okay. So, well, I was just wondering. I asked because when he did his lives, he was just live streaming. He wasn't like giving commentary and reviewing nobody's videos and using their content. He was just doing his own original content. Or am I correct in that? Whereas Finney, whenever they went live, they paneled up and he would review whatever Manny just put out. Is that how it went? Sounds like what happened to me. A wedding is a special occasion in one's life. Go look at the reaction live stream. Which one is that, I wonder? When did they get married? I met Manny and Julie in person July 19th, 2021. Okay. You're making sense, PP. Thank you, because I'm trying to just be fair. I stopped watching months ago and didn't buy any merch. Okay. When did they get married? I wish I could find I don't know. He got so many videos. Hell, I don't feel like looking through all them videos. He charged people to attend his wedding. Well, they shouldn't have paid. I'm not paying to go into no church. I'm not. You look, okay, people can charge for whatever. Don't pay. Don't. You can't be mad. No, they didn't have to pay. I'm sorry. He wasn't getting super chats no more. He had to hustle any kind of way he could. Every video he put up, somebody dissected it and broke it down, and people left him and stopped super chatting him. He quit his job. He didn't do the helicopters no more. He was hustling. He was hustling. See, he hustling. Why didn't people report Manny to the police for stealing their money? I'm saying if somebody give you money, you're not stealing it. Believe deliver the shirts. D did deliver the shirts if ordered. They got married last July. Okay, last July of 2024. Dang, I stopped sharing the video. Hold on. Last July 2024. So, child, I don't know where that is. Ooh. It would have been a live, I guess. I'm sure they would have reviewed it live, right? It's just too many videos. So hold up. Nope. Nothing's coming up. I can't find it. The Legends 1-year anniversary. Live from the secret hideout. Shout out Chuco. Live from Fremont. Happy Halloween. Oh, wow. That's interesting. That's 7 months ago. Panty tells police on Finney. Panty tells police on Finney. I want to see the wedding one. I'm going to find it. You know what? I'll do that. Tomorrow I'm doing a video on the New Orleans escapees, the last 2 that are still free. So unless I have time and come back late tonight, if I'm bored, no one ever said they didn't. I'm asking, so how many people owe? So how many did Manny owe people money? My thing is, when you say scam somebody out of money, that means you lied and said, if you send me $50, I'm gonna send you a T-shirt or a mug or something. Did people send him money for merchandise and they didn't get it back? Now, if they just sit in there and they super chatted him and cashed him on their own free will, that's not taking nobody's money. You did that on your own. You don't have to send he can't make them give him money. Manny used to call you dad. Yeah, Steve. And Manny had good lives. It was funny lives. Finney live showing Las Vegas are good. He should have stuck with that type of content. Yeah, Vegas is big enough for a lot of people to do their own type of lives. He didn't have to resort to going in on Manny every single day. So I was asking, but apparently, and I don't see any. And like I say, Manny doesn't have that channel is gone. These people are saying Manny owed money. The wedding should be in the video called The Wedding, the Reception, and now it's Reaction Tuesday. 10 months ago? Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. If somebody give you something, they giving it to you. If somebody buy you a gift, shit, they giving it to you. People don't have to do what they don't want to do. $10 months ago. Sin City death threat. Sin City Manny called security. The wedding, the reception, and now, oh my goodness. Okay, let me just scroll through here and see.
Chulo video. We got Chulo Sam. So I got to get them all in. All the photos, like she the bride. Hold on, I know what that is. That ain't nothing. Y'all don't care about that.
Okay.
Let's go with the build up and just play it like a story. Missed you last week. I love me some fun Benny Tuesdays, and we missed you, Izzy. You know I missed you. You know I missed you. I missed you. I miss you. I'm talking to you, Izzy. Okay. That's the Aaron Hall.
Oh, honey, he was.
That's the Aaron Hall.
Are you guys?
Look way better.
You guys got
No, I'm your father. It's your 15. I'm only 15 years old.
Let's go picture. That's a lie. No. She just needs to get hype.
Did Burrow lose weight? All right, maybe some of these other videos will tell us because we ain't got no good views with nobody yet. I'll be back.
Link security.
Where the other ladies at? Was it any ladies in the thing? Or it was all sticks?
If she gets jealous of other women, maybe. I don't know.
Dang, where's Tia and Penny? Okay, we're gonna leave this up before we even hit play. She does have a bouquet. Hold on, this. She doesn't have a bouquet. Oh shit. Machadi looks ridiculous. Machadi looked like a bridesmaid himself.
Finny, you're saying much.
I don't find shit funny about this. I don't want to sit here and degrade nobody. I just don't understand how people just sit up and just dog people out like that. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, God, dog, how do you sleep at night?
Chadi is much. Chime in, Papa Chulo. Come on in.
From the side of the camera, they are. Into the next one. Look how the monster kicked.
Boom, shakalaka. All right, y'all know Finny loves to do body analyzations.
Oh my. He loves to do body analysis. You know what? I'm going to stop because I might, and I don't, rest in peace. All this here was just horrible. All this here was just horrible. Body analyzations. Body analyzations. Man, they fuck with that man so tough that he lost his mind. And I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can take that how you want to take it. They fucked with him until he lost his mind. They fucked with him until they fucked around and everybody done found out that Manny Wise was crazy.
All right, who is this? Who is that on the end right here? She look familiar. Who is this? Let's do it. Who is this down at the end? Because I don't know if y'all can see my mouse. Let me see if I can zoom in. Hold on. Yeah, Finny got zoom in. We're gonna go.
And why is Sally? And why is Sally close to what's his name, Manny? Sally, the one with the black hair. She's like right next to Manny.
Her?
Yeah, her. It's kind of weird, man.
Yeah, we can go look at it. All right. All right, who is this? Everybody know. Let me go back to the chat. Let's see. So the chick on the end, who is that? Oh, and somebody said that Julie's cousin cooks cakes. So Julie's cousin probably did the cake.
Well, that's a far cry away from fantasy football. I'm a finish doing this probably tomorrow or later. Because this here is depressing. Dang. You know, they thought they was looking cute. Everybody's not a size, everybody's not skinny and tall. Everybody's not a size 6. Some people, my grandfather said that don't nobody want nothing but bones but an old dog. Some people like a little meat. I'm 5'5" thick in the thighs, okay? Oh shit, see, I got to talking shit, my computer went dead. All right, y'all. Let me look. I'm gonna stop this 3 hour. Oh shit, it's for oh Lord. I feel like the people did a 10-hour live. Okay, thank y'all for watching. Everybody, Finney wasn't skinny. Thank you so much. Let's take up donations for a new computer for PP. That's what I said, do. All right, y'all. My son bought me this. Somebody gave me a thank you. I'll start the donation PP for a new computer for you. Thank you so much. I get enough of them. I will be going to the Apple store and getting me a new one. I want to thank you. All right, thank y'all so much. My computer, look, see, you know what? I was about to start talking shit. That's why that computer went down. I was about to start talking because I don't like people. I don't like people doing that to people. I've had people to take a picture of me, scroll in, look at her hair thinning. Oh, look at her nose. Look, people would do that. I mean, but what? I never understood how men could sit up and just be so petty and messy. That shit is weird to me. I'm sorry, it's weird. Thanks for the live. You're welcome. Thank y'all for coming over. I do appreciate it. So you guys have a wonderful week. I'll be back. But I'm gonna stop right now because they was getting ready to break those women down. And I might listen, we might fit, but they was finna dog them out. I know they was getting ready to dog them out. And they thought that was funny. Well, all I got to say is looking for my baby. Y'all have a good one.